Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Amateur Hour Sports for your Tuesday night Toronto Raptors watch along. The Raptors in action today, opening up their NBA Cup journey for 2024 against Milwaukee Bucks. We're back on the East Coast. We're back to more reasonable start times for these games. Still not quite where I'd like it to be. I do like the 6:30, the 7. Even the 7:30, 8 o'clock is a little bit late, but considering we had a 10:30 and a 9:30 p.m. Eastern time start to the previous games, I'm okay with it. I don't know if the NBA does this thing where they like to ease you back into East Coast time. I guess that would make a little bit of sense for jet lag purposes because the Raptors were just on a West Coast road trip. Maybe, you come back, you get to 8 p.m., you come back down the next game. What's the next game? That one's probably like 7. That one's also at 8. No, then they played 7, then they played 8 again. I don't know. Back to more normalcy at the very least with this start time. Am I wrong? So I'm going to be happy about that. Well, be ending stream around 11. I can go to bed at a reasonable time. I can get a good sleep in. Nice and recharged for Wednesday. And I can actually get a video out on this freaking channel because I keep on not doing that. I will dig in and start doing stuff again. But I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. We got a clash of the bottom feeders. The last placed Toronto Raptors. I believe they are last in the NBA. Not just they. I say believe they are last in the NBA in record. I believe the Bucks are second last. They're what? Oh, jeez. Where did that come from? I believe the Bucks are second last in the NBA. And they are. Not only are they second last in the East, they're second last in the NBA. The two worst teams in the NBA are playing each other today. Somebody's got to win. And the odds would suggest it's going to be the Bucks. Even with Emmanuel Quickley expected to play as of this morning, the Raptors were 7.5-point underdogs. Emmanuel Quickley is not going to be playing. If anybody's not seen the update, Emmanuel Quickley is going to be out for a decent period of time, it looks like. He will be reevaluated in a week with a partial UCL tear, or I don't know if it's partial or I don't know what a UCL sprain rather, which is in the elbow. That will keep him out for minimum of a week when he will be evaluated. But this is typically a injury that lasts a little bit longer than that. You say we should have rested him more. This is just a complete freak injury to happen alongside his pelvic injury. Emmanuel Quickley having injured his something of his pelvis, and then injuring something in his elbow. There's not a lot of correlation there. The only correlation you could say is that he's not, up to speed. He played him both nights of a back-to-back. He played decent minutes in the second night of a back-to-back. He wasn't ready to take on that amount of workload. I just think this is a freak injury that could have happened at any time. It just so happens that it happens right after he comes back from a completely unrelated injury. Yeah, it's tough. So we're going to be back to seeing Davion Mitchell in the starting roles of point guard, I would imagine, and we'll go from there. This team is going to be something. Interesting look today, though, for the Raptors against the Bucks. Damian Lillard is out for the Bucks. He joins Chris Middleton on the sidelines. I just don't really see, especially with Mitchell as a defender, maybe more shed minutes, I don't see how the Bucks score of the Giannis today. It's where is the offense going to come from for this team? You could say similar about the Raptors and to a certain extent. I don't think this is going to be as much of a gap for this game as the spread does suggest. Not enough to bet it because the Raptors could play well for 3.5 quarters and still not cover the spread. So I'm not going to bet it. But I do feel like the Raptors will be a competitive team here today. So we'll see. Let's just enjoy it and see where this game takes us, because the Raptors have been quite the wild ride all season long. Thanks for joining me, guys. Let's say what's up to the people that are here nice and early. Drop a like if you don't mind while you're here early as well. drive us up in the YouTube algorithm. We've got Sumaya here joining. Thank you so much for joining once again. One of our members in the community. Another one of our members here is Doug B. Thank you so much, Doug, for joining. Members, exclusive content is going to be on the way by the end of the month, and I think that's a generous time frame. I'd say hopefully by the end of next week, there's already some stuff coming out in relation to member exclusive content. So if you're not a member, you're thinking about it, now would be a good time to get yourself involved. Who else we got here? We got Thomas Perry in the chat as well. Another one of our fine members. Thank you so much, Thomas Perry. Also featuring today, Mohammed Lays, winner one. Thank you. Winner one asked about, or somebody asked. Winner one asked about the McDonald's Raptors poutine. Did not get that today. However, I won't mind getting that on Friday. I don't usually eat takeout during the week, Friday's kind of a weekend. Friday I'll do it. I'm gonna be apartment to myself. Yeah, why not grab myself a little bit of a treat from McDonald's? Get myself a funky little dinner. And man, I don't know what it is, but when I eat on stream, people eat excuse the pun. No pun intended. People eat that shit up. When I eat on stream, people get so excited. Viewership goes up. I don't know what it is about me eating on stream, but it seems to just really be a hit with you, the common viewer who watches a lot of the content, and the random viewer that comes in. I have no idea what it is. Maybe I need to really start an amateur eats food review channel or cooking channel or something. God, I do not have enough time to do anything of the sort. But Friday, I don't mind trying it. It'll be a little soggy because I have to get it delivered. So McDonald's is too far for me to just, well, it's not too far, but it's further than I'd like to go to grab what I think is going to be a very mid-meal. Well, not a mid-meal, a mid-item. What do they even cost? Like, if I were to order, let's check. I'm absolutely, positively not ordering food today. I'm not even going to entertain that idea, unlike last stream where eventually I kind of caved and got talked into it. But let me see. I'm just out of complete curiosity. What does it cost to order that poutine? And actually, it will be good to know if my McDonald's that I order from actually has the poutine. The Raptors poutine, they do. Okay. $7.89 for the Raptor nacho poutine. God, 1,080 calories. That's more than half of what I've eaten today. That's more than half of the amount of total calories I've had in the entire day today. In just a poutine. Woo. That's funny. I'll try it. Maybe I can just try it and not have to eat it all. It's not like so I could order something different. It would be like healthier. Anyways, they have it. $7.89. That's probably what I thought it would cost, to be honest. But anyways, Muhammad says, sounds like IQ is potentially out for an extended period. Could even be done for the season. I don't think it'll be done for the season. I actually have this tweet here. I don't know who this is, but I don't know. He looks trustworthy. Whoever Jeff Stotts, hopefully you've heard of him. Owner of InStreetClothes.com. Injury analyst for Smart and RotoWire. I don't know. Maybe he knows what he's talking about. He says UCL sprains. Other players who have suffered a partial tear to their UCL includes Jimmy Butler and Kurt Thomas. Average time lost is 11.7 games, 26.5 days. So let's call it about a month. However, important to note, Emmanuel Quickly's UCL tear was on his non-shooting hand or non-shooting arm. So it's not as severe as it would have been if it was on his shooting arm. It shouldn't be as long as it would have been if it was his shooting arm. So once again, we'll just have to monitor it as we go on that front. But yeah, this season's we got a real good shot at getting a good draft pick, man. That's what I'll say here. I didn't think Philly and the Bucks were going to be bottom feeders. They may not be. Philly have an excuse. They have injuries everywhere. The Bucks really don't have any excuse. I know Middleton's out, but this team cannot get stops. And Middleton being here wouldn't change that. Tell you who needs to go. Perhaps the guy in charge. I want to see what would happen if we started Jamal Shed over Mitchell. I don't think that can happen yet. I think Mitchell just seems like a lot more of a calming presence, much more of a calm, not a calming, but a calmer presence out there. But I you know what? I'll agree with you. I would like to see what it looks like. What would happen? I am curious. I am a man of experiment. I'd love to see what could possibly happen if we did start Shed. That's fair. Cannot score, but he is a good defender. Yes. A Chef says, make Garrett Temple great again. Yeah, earth-shattering news from Raptors PR or Raptors reporters in general. Garrett Temple was upgraded to questionable ahead of tonight's game, and it has been changed. He will wow, I read this. He's available tonight for the Raptors. He did, you know what? There was a game last year where out of nowhere he did start, so it's not impossible, but he is available. He probably won't play. He is available, though. You know, if you feel like with 5 minutes left and you're down by 20, you want to see Garrett Temple, maybe we'll see him, but not sure what else. Phillies NBA Cup court. Let me see. Court. Let's see. Is it nice? I'd say so. I like what they're doing with this. I like how they're playing into like the added spectacle here. It adds on to the spectacle. That's the best word to use it. The spectacle of the event. That is very well done. Absolutely. I'm excited to see the Raptors at home because we will get the black jerseys for the first time. And we are at home on Friday in the NBA Cup against the Detroit Pistons. I said before, and I'll say it again, this could become a cooking show in a heartbeat. I mean, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of time. And I just don't have really either of those things. And it's a lot of, and you gotta like buy all this stuff. It's a lot. It's tough. I'm definitely gonna do it again someday. I don't know when it will be, but you definitely have not seen the last of Amateur Eats, the cooking show. Absolutely not. Last year's streams with food during the streams were the best. Yeah, I did a couple. You know, the McRib came out. I did that. I did the dill pickle poutine. There's one I just got McDonald's because I felt like it. And I mean, Sunday I got Wendy's because I felt like it. That was pretty good. People just like it. I don't know. How do I feel about Cooper Flagg? He's amazing. It would be sensational to have him on this team. Sensational. Absolutely. Third time I came in here and man, yeah, AJP. That's what it is. We were just talking about Friday. Not getting food today. But Friday, somebody asked about the McDonald's Raptors poutine, and I said next time I can get it. I can't believe how many restaurants' desserts are over 1,000 calories. The lowest Chuck's has is 700. What's the famous, or you could call it infamous, the Costco double chunk chocolate cookie? The double chocolate chunk cookie is what it is. Double chocolate. That's like, I forget. I'm bringing it up because it has like an absurd amount of calories in it for a cookie. I think it actually might be like a 700 on its own. Yeah, one cookie, a singular cookie, the double chocolate chunk cookie from Costco has, it just said here, 750 calories. Yeah, here it is. 750 calories. Now, I'm telling you, if one single cookie has 750 calories, that thing must be so goddamn delicious. Like, how many bites? 6 bites? Every bite is over 100 calories. Every bite is over 100 calories. That thing is just ridiculous, but it's probably really tasty. I don't think I'll ever have it, though. And we were talking about that because the McDonald's poutine, the poutine is 1080. I try my best not, when I get takeout, not to get the fries, because that's the most egregious against my health from a calorie perspective, because it's just, there's no nutritional value to it. At least if you get like, you can build decent meals out of fast. Like, I can make a really nice healthy meal out of Chick-fil-A, but like McDonald's and the fried, McDonald's is really bad for it. You cannot make a healthy McDonald's meal, really, especially if you get the fries. My son drew a picture today and asked if I would give it to Scotty Barnes. Yeah, I'll just. What did you tell him? I'll pop over on my way to work and just knock on his door and say, "Hey, pal, my son drew this for you. What did you tell him? You obviously can't tell him no, right? What do you do with it? What do you do with it at that point? What do parents do? I don't know. What do parents do with, like, when their kid draws, like, something, like, horrible with crayon? You know, it's like one of those where you look at it and go, oh, what is it? And they say what it is. You're like, wow. Oh, wow. Think in your head, looks nothing like that. What do you do with that? You put it on the fridge? If so, how long does it last? Do you store them somewhere? That'd be kind of cool. You store them somewhere and you bring them out, like, 10 years later. Or does it go in the bin at the end of the day? I don't know. What's your parents of the chat? And most of the viewers here are older than me. That's not disrespectful. It's just factual. Most of the viewers here are older than me. If you are a parent, what do you do when your kid hands you a shitty drawing? What do you do with it? Find a way to get it to Scotty. I don't know. What would Scotty do? I feel like, respectfully, if Scotty got it, he would throw. That'd be guards, like, right away. I don't know. I don't think he's keeping that. Me, if you gave me something, if your kid drew me something, I'd probably frame it. Looking where I'd put it. I'd put it somewhere. If I got a drawing from somebody in the community who sent it to me, there's no way I would get rid of that. The Raptors court does look really nice as well. I agree. We were talking about the NBA Cup courts earlier. Giannis and OKC can win chips. That would be scary. I don't think they're going to trade Giannis, though. Get some Nobu in TO. No, I feel like I've had that or I've heard of it. Nobu. Japanese. I've heard of it. I've never been. How good, though? When you bit into a cookie and it's oily and chocolatey. Well, the double chocolate chunk cookies, like, it says all butter on it. So, I'm sure it's really good. When is my 905 debut? November 24th, which is a Sunday. Which is a day I need to figure out my schedule here. Hang on. I just realized a not potential conflict, like not a conflict, but a potential one that I need to make sure. No conflict. The 24th is when I will be there. I do agree, though. I need to start doing 905 content before that day to give the channel some steam before we get to that point. And I know the 905 have started their season. They've actually played 2 games. I was not able to. Like, I was getting tattooed all weekend. I was not able to catch the Raptors 905 stuff, so I will have to dig in on the 905 stuff this week for sure. All right, listen, I'll take any drawings. It'd be awesome. Absolutely. No way I'd throw that stuff out. Yeah, around the corner. I'm a little bit excited. I'm very excited for it to happen. Obviously, the first one's going to be a bit strange. What I need to get myself amped up for is the content grind that comes with it. I need to just kind of dig in a little bit and get in a routine of what Amateur 905 is actually going to look like from a content perspective, because it's, right now it's a wasteland. There's nothing in there. I got to start completely fresh, and I don't really know where to start. I started to start watching the games and just give updates on where things are heading over there. I'm very excited to get started, though. It's going to be a pain in the ass to get to the arena, though. God damn, it's like 2 hours on public transit to get to the game. I'll figure it out. Other exciting news. Finally, an update on merch, guys. Merch is pretty much ready. I need to pick it up. And then I need to kind of log it. I need to get promotion ready for it. And then it will be available to you guys. I'm really excited. Merch is like imminent. I'd love to give a date, but it just depends. There's something happening either this weekend or the following weekend that needs to happen before the merch becomes available. So if it happens this weekend, I will probably be able to officially release the merch on, let's find a day the Raptors are playing to do it. So if it's either going to be, we could probably say Thursday the 21st, or either it'll be Thursday the 21st, Wednesday the 27th, maybe, but more likely it would be Friday the 29th. So it'll either be Thursday the 21st or Friday the 29th. I'm really excited to start and make this thing happen. Kind of works like, I don't know if you're giving this stuff as gifts, but, it is in the holiday season if you want. But I would have liked to have gotten it out earlier than even today. Even if it came out today, I would have said I would have rather had it out earlier. But I'm glad that things are looking good. I've seen what it looks like. I'm very excited to get it in hand and to show it off to you guys and get it out to you guys. Hopefully get it out to some of you guys. And hopefully we strengthen the community. That's the whole goal of this. That's what I'm doing it for. Shorten is a great reminder, as always, when they come in. Hit that like button. Support the content. Support the channel. Hit that like button. Drive us up in the YouTube algorithm. Support what I do. Help us reach some new viewers. Yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you did. Also, yeah, I've just been, I don't know. I don't think I got lazy. I think it just, sometimes things just pass me by. Sometimes like a week, 2 weeks go by and I go, holy, I've barely done any content the last 2 weeks. I need to do that. I've got the schedule going again. So there's going to be a bit more coming out in the next little bit, compared to what you've seen in the last couple weeks. Amateur TV videos, amateur TV. God, it's not called that anymore. It's called Amateur 2. Amateur Sports 2 videos will be out soon, and Amateur 905 videos need to come out. What is the Raptors 905 schedule? I think they play tomorrow. They play tomorrow. So I probably need to get a video out tomorrow regarding the Raptors 905. Or do I wait till that? I don't know. I don't think I have time. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it because I just won't really have time to do it. Anyways, I got to get some Raptors Amateur 905 content out this week. I also need to kind of segment in here into my ridiculous schedule here somewhere to coordinate myself to get ready for the 905 content. I think the 905 stuff will be fun, and I hope you guys like it as well. If you really like ball, you really like seeing the journey the players take like me, then this should be fun for you as well. All right. Just going to set that in to remind myself to start putting shit out. I guess it needs to be like a full team review before. That's the first thing we have to do. How well do I even know the 905 roster? I don't know. I couldn't tell you the whole roster off the top of my head. Let's see if I can look at the whole roster here. Let's see what I can top of my head tell you about the players that are on this roster. So we know about Brandon Carlson. I actually have no idea how Brandon Carlson is on the 905. They did not have the rights to him. I guess they took him in the draft, in the G League draft. I don't know how nobody else took him, but here he is. Charlie Brown, I've heard of. I don't know where he used to play before. I've heard of Charlie Brown, not the cartoon character. Miles Burns, I can't tell you anything. I can tell you a lot about Jamison Battle. Kennedy Chandler, not much. DJ Carton, not much. All right, DJ Carton, a lot. Ulrich Shamshe, I can obviously tell you about. Brandon Carlson, I can obviously tell you about. Dylan Disu, saw him in Summer League, learned a bit about him in that and a little bit before. A good kind of small ball five, can maybe space the floor a little bit. Evan Gilliard, I've heard of for some reason. Quincy Guerrier, tall forward who can kind of shoot a little bit, 6'7". I know a bit about him. Is he Canadian? I want to say he's Canadian as well. I want to say he's Canadian. Does it say? Yeah, Canada. How about that? Well, he might be Canadian. We have Tyreek Key. I don't know much about. Kevin Obanor, I know a little bit about because he's a big guard who played with the Raptors 905 last season. And Tyler Perry, who I actually thought the Raptors had signed him on Exhibit 10. There were some reports that came out regarding that, but he's a small guard who they'll be using this season. You find a lot of these talented, undersized guards in the G League who just have too much talent not to play pro ball, but maybe don't have the size to play NBA. But we'll see. Some interesting stuff there. I hope we get to see some other like top tier Raptors guys maybe get some minutes in there. Mobo, we'll see what his role kind of looks like if he ends up getting time in the G League. But that is the state of the Raptors 9-5. I don't look at that. I'm definitely not looking at that 9-5 team like that's going to be a team that's, winning it all. I don't know what the state of the G League is right now, but I just cannot. I don't look at that team and think that team's going to win go for the chip. But who knows? Hopefully they can make a playoff run, and hopefully I can have some fun cover them on that channel. I do have some 9-5 merch. I've got the hat and I've got a warm-up shirt, so I'm all set. I'd love a jersey one day too. It doesn't cost you anything to hit the like button. It does not. That's a good point by Sheridan as well. But yes, a team review to start. I personally have seen nothing that would take me away from Cooper Flagg, Andre. Andre Lee asked if I would prefer Ace Bailey or Cooper Flagg. I've seen nothing that takes me off the sense that Cooper Flagg is the best player in this draft as of right now. Granted, I'm doing a lot. I'm not following college ball intently here, but I don't really see how Cooper Flagg could be overtaken, to be honest. No IQ tonight. Harrison Silva asked, how long is IQ out? It's at least a week, but it will probably be close to a month. Probably close to a month. It says he will be reevaluated in a week, which means they will evaluate how long he'll be out in a week. Now, granted, he could come back in a week. I'm not going to rule that out. This type of injury would not typically be one you come back from in 1 week. We'll see. I don't think he'll be back in a week. Gary Trent versus Raptors. Yeah. It's not like he ever didn't get play time. There can't be some sort of revenge angle that he's going to try to play at. There's no way. There's no way. But you always want to give something a little bit extra against your former team, right? Well, you know what? They didn't pay him. There is that revenge angle. They did not want to pay him. He's probably getting 8 points. You're not wrong. Gary's not that good. I don't think he's having a good year either. I didn't like Gary Trent on the Raptors. I was pretty clear about that the last couple seasons. Man, they fucked him up with that photo. With all due respect. They did him dirty with that photo. They did him dirty. They have it on a downward angle, so his bald spots look a little bit more pronounced, if you will. And speaking of being done dirty, he's doing the Bucks dirty. This guy's shooting under 30% from the field. Under 30% from the field. Not under 40, which would also be bad. Under 30% from the field. 23% on threes. I can see why he had some issues getting money in the offseason. Thank God we didn't pay him a year ago when he was extension eligible. Oh, my God. Thank goodness. Do you think that Scotty will be back for the Timberwolves game? When is the Timberwolves game? When do we play the Timberwolves? Let me check. I'll have a look. I'll do the work. It's my show. After all, I got to do the work. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up. Hang on. I'm trying to pull up the box score while I'm at it. Minnesota is Thursday the 21st, which is the day merch may or may not come out. I do not think Barnes will be back for that game. I hope he's back ASAP. I don't think he'll be back for that game. Poor Garrett. I mean, make your shots. Get better on defense. I don't know. Literally, make a layup in transition. Please, Gary. Please make a layup in transition. Just lay it in. Just easy too. Please. No, right? That's what it was. No. He's one of the worst. This is not a rose. This is just fact. He was one of the worst transition players in the NBA last season. And he probably would be the worst if he didn't hit his open threes. He was fantastic at open threes. So you get a lot of open threes in transition, which he feasts on. If you had anybody in his vicinity when he took a three, nah, that's not going in. Wide open, fantastic. Defender, which you have a lot of in the NBA, never. No Dame, yeah, I know. It's going to be, might be an ugly game. Yeah, watch Gary have a legacy game. Get back at us. What is Gary Trent's over-under today? Gary Trent's point total for today is 9.5. That's low. I was on the Gary Trent hype train in year one. I was well off it, and it was beyond the horizon by the what had been 22, 23. That shit was gone. That shit was out of you. I mean, no, I was watching it leave in 22, 23. I hopped off and went, all right, you guys go on ahead. By 23, 24, I was fucking, that thing was gone. I was well off the hype train. But I was initially, I mean, the thing is, Trent was good when he arrived. He was fine. And then by the time he left, he was worse. He was like the at best the exact same player we had traded for, and he was young and he just never got better. It was so strange. He just never improved. Terrible. My God, I don't think he has the capabilities of going off. He never goes off ever anymore. Like he just can't create a shot. If he's wide open for three, great. If not, problem. He can't score. Giannis might fucking eat tonight. That's a guy who might eat up the Raptors tonight. I don't really see, how are we going to defend him? Abaji on him? RJ Barrett on him? Pirtle helping? This might be bad. Why did the Raptors trade him to get assets? Because no team was probably going to give up any asset for him. Trade him for what? I think they maybe could have gotten a second-round pick and a salary dump for Trent. Nobody was really interested. I mean, look at the state of the offseason. Nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted to sign him. Bucks were desperate. Gave him a minimum. That's all he had. He only played defense for one season. And even then, that season was very... You could argue he didn't. That season was skewed because he played a very high-risk defense. So he gambled hard and got a lot of steals as a result. But if he didn't get the steal, he was way out of position because he just really bit on passes and passing lanes, etc. He wasn't even that. He was still a negative defender in the year where his defense was good for that one season. Yes, yeah. We got a super chat coming in from Memed. Well, thank you so much, Memed. I don't know if that's cut off as a name. Let me pull up my activity feed. But thank you so much for sending in the super chat. I really appreciate that. It's helping out the channel, and that's awesome. In our time of need, right before the merch drop, Memdemer. Thank you. Too Canadian. Thank you. All right, game is about to start. I am going to go to the bathroom quickly before we start, and I'll be locked in. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Drop a like while I am gone. Tell you what, guys, this game is about to get started. We haven't done the door shot yet. So, started poorly this season. Started 1-6. Made it up a little bit last stream. Got the shot to go. Need to make 4 more in a row to get back above 500. And somebody, I forget who said, somebody said they would donate. I think it was $50. No, maybe not 50. But donate something if I made 5 in a row. So there's a lot on the line here. I forget who it was. I'm sorry if it was you and I forgot. And if since I did forget, if you want to pull out, you can absolutely at any time. Well, I can make 5. You don't have to pay. It doesn't matter. But let's do the door shot. So I'm in. My girlfriend's not here, which means I have to watch the dog. Which means the door is open. When the door is open, I'm basically taking a corner 3. I have no ability to bank it, which is I've only made 2 this season. I banked them both in. One of them on purpose, last stream, which I called bank. First stream, I did not call. Or second stream, I think it was. I did not call bank. Let's try to make this shot. It's got to be money. It's got to be a money shot. I just got to float it in. Let's do it. Come on. It's really not my last. I don't know how I made so many in the last apartment. It was so much further away in that apartment compared to this. Like, seriously. I think back. It was so far away. This is 6 feet. It was probably at least 8 in the other apartment. Maybe 10. I'm nervous. All right, come on. Oh. Not this time. I said I can't bank it. I actually almost did bank it because I just flat out missed. But, oh, my God. That was agonizing. Let's see how bad, how close it looked. I took my time here, man. I took my time. It wasn't that close. It was, yeah. Oh, I missed through it. I hit the backboard. I wasn't trying to hit the backboard. I really wanted that one. Ah, God. Nope. 2 of 8. This is what Ben Simmons feels like every day. Think about that. Every time he plays a basketball game, he's got to think about it like this. Not Ben. You know what? Gary Trent has to think about it like this because Gary Trent actually is averaging under 30%. Now, this is 25, but it did not go in. I can assure you it did not go in. It did not go in. I would, believe me, I would tell you if it went in. It rolled off the back, unfortunately. We'll try again next time. Maybe I gotta go to Dollarama, get a new ball, because this one's deflated because my dog has put 2 holes in it. It's how Fred VanVleet feels. Yeah, Fred is assing it up this season. That's for damn sure. That is how he feels. Not a basket. We'll call it a basket in our hearts, but it's not a basket. All right, here are the starting 5s. This is a horrible game. Ryan Rollins, AJ Green, Taurean Prince, Giannis, and Brook Lopez start for the Bucks. The Raptors going with Davion Mitchell, Grady Dick, Ochai Agbaji, RJ Barrett, and Jakob Poeltl. The 2 worst teams in the NBA going head-to-head in this NBA Cup matchup. Can the Raptors get started with a win? That is what we intend to find out today. Get a like in if you're ready to go. Smash that like button. And also, please, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We are on the way. Rowlett, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Right on time. Here we go. I dread the thought of us. We kept Gary Trent Jr. and played him over Grady Dick. Well, think about this. They played him over Grady Dick last season. How dumb was that? in the second half of the season. How dumb was that? Blue court for the... I mean, I feel like it's a wasted chance to make it like a green. Well, I mean, we have ours purple, but we want it to be purple. I don't know. When I get a full view of the court, I'll make my comment on it. Maybe a top 3 pick to the roster. Yeah, it's exciting. It is exciting, isn't it? It seems so. Yeah, both of them do. Here we go. NBA Cup action. Raptors against the Bucks. Jump ball and a foul. A foul? Or are they going to redo it? They'll do something. Here we go. Google's getting better at getting the scoreboard up early as well. So let's get that up for you guys, and we will be underway. Wait, am I on the live feed here? I am on the live feed. All right. We're on Sportsnet, which can be a little bit more delayed, but that's okay. Here we go, everybody. First possession goes to the Bucks on this blue court. Lopez to the rim. Well, not a great start to the game. Brook Lopez throws it down, and it's 2-0 Bucks and a foul. I don't think MLSC is shitting bricks about the Scotty Barnes contract at all. At all. Brook Lopez at the free throw line is 3-0. Brook Lopez is tall, and he is a good defender. Well, he's an okay defender these days. He is tall, though. That's true. Barrett off the Pirtle screen. AJ Green, the defender. Give it back to RJ. Now, Ryan Rollins on him, and it's stolen away. That's what I get for talking. Giannis, transition. Wow, Grady Dick standing firm and drawing the charge. Listen, man. That takes some fucking balls, I tell you what. Grady Dick taking the full force of Giannis driving to the rim. That's impressive, man. And a foul called the other side. Another whistle. 3 fouls in the first 47 seconds. Don't know what that was called for either. It was called. Scotty Barnes got the SpongeBob fit. That is a very Dijon, like, is that a green shirt or yellow? That looks like green. Looks like the Grinch. And it's got flowy sleeve. I got to see that Scotty fit a little bit closer up. That does not look good. Pirtle in the paint with the floater. No good. Gets his own miss, puts it up, and gets it to go. That is Toronto's first basket of the game. They're down 5-2. AJ Green to Lopez. Deep three is good. Lopez off to a hot start for Milwaukee. Pirtle at the rim. Pump fake. Goes up strong. Gets the bucket. 8-4. 8-4. So it's Abaji matching up early with Giannis. Kind of what I thought. And they have Pirtle helping. Giannis probably going to have a good game. Lopez thought about the three again. Will hand off to Prince instead. Up fake and drive. Great defense by Barrett. Shot doesn't go. Really good defense by Barrett, keeping Prince in front of him. Grady Dick in transition is fouled on the 3 ball by Ryan Rollins, and Grady Dick will head to the 3-point line to shoot. The free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. The bench fits always go. It's always I really like the blend. You had Scotty in his artsy fits. You had Temple in like the well-tailored suit. And then you had Bruce Brown in the camo jacket cowboy hat. A really nice blend and mixture of outfits. But we don't get that anymore. Garrett Temple's active again. Grady Dick, second free throw is also good. Chance for the third one here. Pirtle. Did Pirtle get 2 fouls early? Unlucky. One was on the offensive end. He doesn't really know why, but there you go. It's 2 fouls for Pirtle in the first 2 minutes. So Bruno Fernando comes in. So Bruno Fernando, off the back of his very impressive cameo against the Clippers, looked okay against the Lakers. Looked okay, maybe. Yeah, he's getting the backup big minutes, and Jonathan Mobo is at least his spot in the rotation has lessened quite substantially here. We'll see how Bruno Fernando fares in this one. Right now, he's tipping the rebound to A.J. Green. The Raptors can't haul this one down, and Ryan Rollins in the corner makes us pay. Bucks lead 11-7. Other side, Abaji turns it over. Giannis with it. Hands off to Rollins again for 3. This one's way off the mark, and a rebound to Grady Dick. Scotty ushering this team forward. Grady Dick, and he has it blocked away. Giannis with it again. He's probably going to go straight to the rim this time. No, he takes it out again. A.J. Green in the corner. Step back 3. Doesn't go. Tough shot and in and out. Raptors maybe catch a little bit of a break there. Is anybody else's stream extremely laggy? Like choppy? Grady Dick, nice up fake. Nice take to the rim. Can't make the reverse layup. Rebound goes to Giannis. Now he's moving up the floor here. Raptors haven't really gotten set on defense in a while, but they have an opportunity to do that here. 11-7. Giannis, kick out to Prince. 4-3. No good. Rebound to Barrett. No buckets in a little bit of time here, I'd say. Uba, what's going on? Loving the membership icon beside your name. Grady. Prince defending. Grady hits the deck. Wow, that looked ugly. Whoa. Look, he looks fine, but man, in real time, it looked like his ankle went. Barrett from the baseline airballs his jump shot. Yup. Giannis to Prince for 3, and he gets it. Call timeout, man. This is ugly. Really ugly ball by the Raptors. Haven't really been able to get good looks, and the Bucks lead 14-7 now. Is that a 3? 14-7, I think. Yeah, 14-7. Not a great start to the game by the Raptors, but a lot of game time to go. So usually we're good at this part of the game, but not the case today. Not the case today. Other scores around the league. Let's have a look. Why not? We got the Hawks down by 11 to Boston at the half. Detroit up 6 against Miami at the half. Orlando, wow. Orlando up 11 against Charlotte at the half. That's surprising because Charlotte, I think, started the game as favorites as a result of Orlando's injuries. New York up by 4 against Philly in the second. And those are the only games that are active except for this one, other than this one. Are all the courts blue? No, it's themed to whatever your team is wearing. So the Bucks have like a black with blue accent jersey as their City Connect jersey. Their court is blue. Other teams have green. Other teams have red. The Raptors, I believe, have a black and purple one. I'll pull it up. Oh, no, it's like straight up purple. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. I am very much looking forward to seeing this court. This is a nice court. Oh, don't want that. What did I do? Yeah, I like this. That's nice. That's very nice. This was terrible. This is good. Yeah. Oh man, how good does that look? That is nice as well. Here, how well can we see this? How well can you guys? Oh yeah, we can make this out. Raptors have a really nice one. I kind of like the Pistons one down near the bottom right. One left at the bottom right. Kind of like the Cavaliers one. I like red, so I like the Bulls one. I don't like gray. I really dislike gray for sports. So the gray ones are a no from me. But the Bulls, the Cavs, the Sixers actually did pretty well with theirs. I like Phoenix's as well. Even the Knicks did pretty well. I really like the Raptors one, though. That's nice. The Wizards. I don't mind. I like red. I mean, I like red, so I like the Wizards one. I can't see the ball in red colorblind. Well, that's a reason not to like it. I'll give you that. Maybe they should do like the double colored ball like the WNBA has for these NBA Cup games. Although then the players would get upset that it looks different. I don't think it'll work. I thought the PC had crashed when my screen was all blue. Well, no, we do not adjust your eyes. You are really seeing this. RJ Barrett, nice take to the rim. Stretches past Brooke Lopez to lay it in, and a much-needed bucket there for the Raptors. James Battle, Tank Commander. I think a guy in a two-way shouldn't be tasked with this many minutes, but needs must here. The arm is actually feeling fine. It's a little bit itchier today. I got a tattoo recently, if you guys don't know. No pain, though, which is surprising. The last 3 hours of my tattoo were agony. Darko fucking contesting the three ball there. You guys see that? Ryan Rollins. Oh, my God, that fucking turnover. Ryan Rollins in the corner about to shoot a three, and Darko, like, tries to distract him a little bit with the hand, and maybe it worked. Darko's out there. His team can't get a fucking stop. RJ Barrett turns it over again. Is that 3 or 4 on RJ in the first quarter here? The first 5 minutes here. It's actually 3. And AJ Green lays in. This could be a bad one. We'll see. 19-9. I've seen this team get back in it fairly quickly here, but 7 points off turnovers already is not a good look for the Raptors, who are down 19-9. Barrett, don't turn it over, please, RJ. Doesn't go. Bruno Fernando on the rebound and throws it down. I don't know if Darko broke any rules there because he's on the sidelines, but I feel like I'd be a little upset if I'm shooting and the coach is like pretending to block it. Darko's also like standing on the floor, standing on the court all the time, having to move back and forth. Like, look, he's on the court right now. That would piss me off too, which is maybe why he does it. Grady Dick fouled by AJ Green. The Bucks, do they have the guy they drafted in the first round? Yeah, they do. They AJ Johnson. I'm not sure how much he's played this season, but I feel like taking a project player who was supposed to go in like the 50s and taking him in the 20s when your team needs help right away probably wasn't the best move, but maybe I haven't seen enough of him yet. Remind me of the time where a Jets coach put the player on the field in the NFL. I think wasn't it Mike Tomlin? Wasn't it the Steelers coach who did that? Correct me if I'm wrong. Chris Boucher, corner 3. When we needed a hero, he couldn't be it there, but Grady Dick tips the rebound and earns this second possession and airballs his three-pointer there. Maybe the Jets have also, but I swear Mike Tomlin has done it himself. My nose plugged, sorry. Oh, big block by Fernando as Rollins went to the rim. We'll give Bruno a little one. Grady Dick, layup, and gets to bounce. 19-13 in favor of the Bucks. 5:05 to go in the first in this NBA Cup group game. Portis in the game. Gives to Giannis. Giannis flips in the corner to Prince. Prince, jab step 3. Doesn't go. Rebound to Fernando. Now Mitchell. And great ball movement here, getting the ball to the rim with pace. And Boucher underneath gets fouled, and he's going to head to the free throw line. He's grabbing his hand here, maybe jammed his fingers a little bit. Great job there, Fernando, on the block. Who do we think Portis will try to fight tonight? Darko. Grady Dick for 3, off the inbound, and knocks it down from the corner. On the run, off balance. That's okay. Grady Dick still got that shit on him. Knocks down the 3. 7-0 run by the Raptors. Are back in the game. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. 3-point game. Ryan Rollins, step back three, way off. Chance to get back in it even more here. Mitchell with a lane, layup, draws the foul, and heads to the free throw line to make it a 1-point game. Reminder, everybody, if you're enjoying the stream so far, support the content here. We got 70 people watching. Hit that like button. It's completely free to do. It only takes you a second to do it, and it does support the stream, and it does make a difference. If you're new to the channel, I do streams like this for virtually every Raptors game, and I do videos throughout the week about this team. Now's a great time to join the Amateur Army by subscribing, and merch is on the way very soon, either next week or the week after. We will see. But it's coming out very soon. It's done. I got to pick it up. I got to get some promo ready, and then it'll be available to you. I hope you're excited too. I'm excited. I want to wear this stuff. We got shirts, one shirt style, not one singular shirt, but multiple of the same shirt, and two hats. One same hat, one white, one black. Prince underneath the rim. He's blocked by Fernando, tipped out to Grady Dick. Gives it to Mitchell, lobs it up to Boucher, who cannot corral it and probably wasn't ready for that one. Really good opportunity there for the Raptors to tie the game. Instead, Portis is in the corner for three and knocks it down. I mean, why is Boucher jumping like that? Last game, I said, he's doing a great job of not jumping on pump fake threes anymore. Later that game, he did, and he does it there. Just get your hand up, man. I know a couple of times you got burned this season when you put up your hand and the guy still made the shot. That's okay. You've significantly decreased the percentage of that shot going in. You've done your job as a defender. While I was ranting, the other Raptors did score, though. 22-19 for the Bucks. 3:08 to go in the first. Gary Trent is in the game here for the Bucks. Doesn't start for them. It's pretty crazy. Portis for three again. This one doesn't go. Abaji on the rebound. And hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell's on the floor with Abaji, Dick, Fernando, and Boucher. No Emmanuel Quickly for now or for an extended period of time, most likely. Bruno Fernando, nice little shimmy, turn, hook, finish, and he's fired up. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's fired up. I love the energy. Walks past Scotty Barnes in his very bright yellow sweater, I think it was. Look how amped up Bruno is. He's fighting for his NBA life, man. He's fighting for his contract here. You'll give him props. I'll give him props. He's been playing a little bit well recently. I ain't signing no apology letter, but he's looking decent in his last few games. He's not looking like a guy who should be out of the league. That's for sure. So far, Grady Dick's on 8 points. Jakob Poeltl's on 4. Bruno Fernando also on 4. For the Bucks, Brook Lopez on 6. Giannis on 4. And a few guys on 3. Not much to report yet. We're still in the first quarter here. Even Aaron Baines looked okay once in a while. He did indeed. 7 in the air tonight. The stars are bright. The lights are bright. It's NBA Cup, baby. It is the Emirates NBA Cup. It's a big one. Not really sure what this commercial is. This car commercial. I don't know about that. We have this step for good center minutes. We signed Freddie Gillespie. Tell you, Freddie Gillespie was pretty good when we had him. And then something happened in the offseason where he just completely forgot how to play basketball. He probably was in such a good position to make the roster next season. And he was so bad in preseason that the Raptors like, okay, we actually can't have this guy on our roster. And they cut him. Freddie Gillespie, last time I checked, was playing for Red Star in Serbia. I believe that's what I last saw him doing. Currently, he plays for the New Zealand Breakers in the Australian National Basketball, so the NBL. Shout outs to Freddie Gillespie, huh? One day I need an NBL jersey. I need a Cairns Taipans jersey. I hope I say that correctly, but I do need a Cairns Taipans jersey. They have such nice jerseys. I was close this summer because the ones that were really nice went on sale. I was really, really close one year in the summer to getting one. Let me tell you. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Oh, man. They crush it. They crush it. These are the indigenous jerseys. These are the home jerseys. And the white. Oh, that's the best one. The white. Yeah, that I'm not feeling. The white, though, or the orange, they crush it. They absolutely crush it. Not training. One of these. Oh, my God. I would love one of those jerseys. One day I'll go to Australia and buy one. Okay. Game is back on. My stream not showing the game, though. I hear it. Oh, here we go. We're back in it. Mobo on the baseline there, taking one out of LeBron's playbook and just launching it off of Pat Connaughton to give the Raptors the ball at the baseline. Tell you, we talked about questionable fits with Scotty. I don't know what the hell Dame's got going on with that sweater. These guys are lucky they're famous because they dress horribly. Imagine I wore that. Imagine I wore that in front of my friends. I'd get absolutely fucking cooked by my friends if I wore that shit. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. (22-21). Mobo is in, by the way. Whatever happened to that Jalen Harris guy? I know he had a drug issue or whatever. Is he banned? No, he's just not good enough to be in the NBA. He was with the Knicks last year or the year before. Didn't play. He's played in the CEBL a little bit with the Scarborough Shooting Stars. He actually played somewhere else in the CEBL this season. So he's been playing in the Canadian Elite Basketball League recently. And I'm sure he's been playing in doing a bit of Europe stuff as well. Fernando, that's a shot clock violation. Another turnover there by the Raptors. 75 people in here. We haven't hit 50 likes. Leave a like. It's free. Remus Curry, bro. Thank you for spreading the great word of the channel. Hit that like button, everybody. Who's my ball signed by? This one is signed by Pascal Siakam. It says Pascal Siakam. This one says, and it says 19 champs. Then I've got the Fred VanVleet ball up on the shelf here, which is slightly out of frame. You can see the little outline here of the case that it's in, right there, but not in frame. Barrett in the corner to Mobo. Drives inside on the baseline and misses the reverse layup. Mobo fighting to get his minutes back after Bruno Fernando has snatched him away in the recent few games. Gary Trent to the rim. And he's blocked. It's out of bounds for a Bucks ball. This lineup let's see. It's Boucher, Mobo, Fernando, Barrett, Mitchell. Yeah, no shooting. So they bring in Battle to add shooting to it. So the line, they bring Fernando out. So they have Mobo, Shed, Boucher, Barrett, Battle. I don't mind this lineup. Yeah, I didn't like it with Fernando on. You're right. I think that's Andre Jackson in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound. We're not letting DeLon Wright get offensive rebounds. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's be better than that. Anybody else's stream just lagging like crazy? Good God. Close some tabs. Barrett spinning past Trent, going to the rim. He's blocked by Portis. Rebound to Ajax. Andre Jackson at the buzzer, cannot get it to go, and the Raptors will end the quarter down by 5. At one point, it was 10. So we're in the mix here. Not a great game of basketball being played at the moment. That is for sure. But there's plenty more of it to come, and we'll have some fun in the chat regardless of the quality of the basketball game. Barrett, yeah, still not quite back to what we've seen from him. He's 1 of 4 here tonight, 2 points, but he's minus 12, which is not good. Hopefully bounces back over the next 3 quarters. Early checkout for Pirtle, who had 2 fouls in 2 minutes, but he had 4 points in that little span. Still not getting enough off of Mitchell on offense. Hopefully, again, that improves. Abaji, not a lot of involvement first quarter. It is what it is. Grady Dick, though, 2 of 5 with 8 points. Leads the Raptors in scoring. Off the bench, Fernando also with 4 points in 9 minutes. Heavy minutes for Bruno Fernando in the early goings off the bench. For the Bucks, honestly, I thought Giannis would have a bit more involvement. There's still 3 quarters for that to change, but he's only taken 3 shots, and he's made 2 of them. He's got 4 points. Bucks are spreading the offense around here. On to the team stats. Raptors, 8 of 19 from the field, and they should be getting killed here because the Bucks have taken 31 shots. 19 threes they've taken, and they're 5 of 19. The big reason why, the Raptors have 6 turnovers compared to the 1 by the Bucks. Turnovers killed the Raptors in their previous game, and it's hurting them early on here. RJ Barrett, I think, had 2 of them himself in the early phase of this game. Yeah, 2 for RJ Barrett himself in the first quarter. Hopefully we could fix up a little bit here. We have Adam in the chat. What is going on? Welcome to the stream. And a lot of great people here. 74 people watching right now. 74 people who need to know. Merch. Almost ready. 3 possible dates of release. It looks like it's either going to be the 21st, which is next Thursday, the 27th, which is 3 Wednesdays away, including tomorrow, or the Friday after that, which is the 29th. Those are the likely days that merch could release. Exciting times. Exciting times, I'd say. Just in time for the holidays. Get your mom a amateur sports shirt or hat. Get your dad a hat. Get your mom a shirt. Get your friends stuff. Get yourself something. Treat yourself, you know? We have shirts, we have hats, we have stickers. Gonna be fun. Back in action for the second quarter. No socks. Maybe next time. Shed to Mobo. On the floor with Barrett, battle Boucher once again. Mobo to Shed to Boucher. Really bad offense by the Raptors. But why not just make a mid-range jumper, Chris Boucher? That works. Kyle Lowry in the chat. Really hope the Raptors can win tonight. This is a 100% winnable game. 100% winnable game. I agree. We'll win this game, and 40% of the time, we'll win this game 100% of the time. Trace Jackson Davis from your school. Was he popular? Embarrassing to be last. Paradise Lost says, it's not phasing me, to be honest. Tough start to the season. The Raptors are playing decently. Like, I'm not really phased by the position in the league. He has Trent trying to give a sneaky little pass under the rim, and it's a terrible pass. I have no idea what Gary Trent was thinking there. Thank God he's not on my team anymore. At least the Raptors know they're not a very good team. Something the front office of the Pittsburgh Penguins has blatantly begun to acknowledge. Well, belatedly begun to acknowledge. Well, that's a good comparison, isn't it? Penguins got rocked yesterday with the Stars, didn't they? Portis spins off and nails the short push shot, we'll call it. 28-23. Mobo to Barrett. That's a moving screen. Come on, man. That's so egregious. That's such an egregious foul, Mobo. You got to do, like, he's like leaning in like that. He's leaning into him like this. And the ref, he thinks the ref's not going to call it. Come on. Yeah, it's very early in the season to make it definitive stay on the team. But that man there, Doc Rivers, is he even a real doctor? This team stinks. The Bucks are not even dealing with a lot of injuries. I know Dame's not in today, but this team is in trouble. Connaughton to Jackson underneath the rim. Loses it. Boucher also loses it. No, he gets it, and then they're tied up for a jump ball. He probably should have just grabbed the ball and gone to that in transition, but a little bit of a fumble there. Raptors and Bucks in similar records, but in completely different situations. Yeah, we're having fun. They are not having fun. I don't know how Doc Rivers is head coach. I believe he has an under 500 record with this team. And Adrian Griffin was like, he's like 30-13 or something when they fired him. To hire fucking Doc Rivers. So stupid. Pirtle underneath the rim, and Barrett is blocked by Lopez. It seriously has not been Barrett tonight so far. He's got 3 turnovers, or 2 turnovers. I actually think he has 3, but the stats only show 2. But I remember 3, and he's 1 of 5 from the field. Portis spins to his right again, this time with a different result. He doesn't make it. 28-23. One of the more lower-scoring Raptors games we've had this season, at least so far. Shed, nice feed to Battle under the rim, and he misses the dunk. Of course. Misses the dunk. (28-23). The initial firing of Budenholzer was a big mistake. I don't know. Adrian Griffin was doing fine when they fired him. Has Doc Rivers ever been a good coach? He did win Coach of the Year in 2000, I think I was, with the Magic. And he did win a championship with the Big Three Celtics, but you can make a case a lot of people would have won a championship with that Celtics team. Pierce, Garnett, Allen, Big Perk, Big Perk, Rondo. I think a lot of teams would have won. A lot of coaches would have won that team. But underachieved with the Clippers, underachieved with the Sixers, and has been terrible with the Bucks. Boucher, nice take to the rim, going to the contact of Lopez, and finally a basket in this game. It's now 28-25. DeLon Wright in the paint, flips it out to Portis. I have no idea how he got that pass there, but he did. Portis goes up top to Connaughton. Battle is defending. Connaughton over his head to Portis. Good closeout by Shed. Bumps him and gets the steal. And then Barrett turns it over again. RJ, what are you doing today, man? Connaughton reverse layup. No good. Portis tips it in. More points off of turnovers. If they'll count that as a turn. I think they should. Barrett had that. Then Shed turns it over. Connaughton lay-in. Call timeout. Oh my God, my head. What are we fucking doing? We can't fucking hold the basketball. What are we doing, man? What are we doing here? Whew. That was ugly. Let's fix up here. Please. Let's fix up here. RJ's had a couple of tough ones in a row, man. Hopefully he starts to just get his shit into gear again, you know? Sorry, I'm trying to close some tabs here some apps here to try and get the stream quality a little bit up. What am I watching here? Well, anyways, tough little sequence there by the Raptors. And they find themselves down 32-25. By no means is this cooked. By no means is this anywhere near cooked. Is there any humongous issue here? But we're struggling. We are struggling in this one at the moment. But only down by 7, so loads of time to try and get things right. Main issue is just turnovers. We're struggling to break down the opposition defense. We're not really a good enough three-point shooting team to get the floor space. We've only taken 3 threes, which I think is ridiculously bad. We're 1 of 3 from 3. How have you only taken 3 threes in 60 minutes of basketball? That's just bad coaching, man. Like you gotta take threes. You gotta you got to take some shots here. You're just going to get, especially in a game you're getting outpossessed right now, you're going to get outmathed here, honestly. Doc was fired by Orlando and Philadelphia, and it was a mutual decision with the Clippers, but I also view it as a firing. So Milwaukee fired him. That would be 4 teams to fire him. Did Boston never fire him? I thought Boston would have at some point, but I guess not, right? Otherwise, you would say it. Okay. Gary Trent said he told the Bucks that his Raptors teammates play hard. Former Raptors teammates play hard no matter what the score is. He ain't wrong. Boston traded him. You know what? Now that you say it, I remember that. But Boston did trade Doc Rivers to the Clippers, didn't they? Interesting to trade a coach. It always was interesting to me when you trade a coach. They ain't a player. We got 78, 77 now. People in the chat. We got 42 likes. Thank you for the support so far, but let's keep going up here. Let's get this stream to 50 likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for Raptors content and streams like this and videos. Pirtle, floater, doesn't go there. Raptors trying to end this mini run here, 32-25. Who traded? I don't know who he got traded for. They didn't necessarily want him, no, when he went to the Clippers. But the Clippers did. Brook Lopez, deep three. Front rim, bounces up, and in the hands of Chris Boucher. Running the point here to Grady Dick. Comes off a screen. Giannis defending. Don't get that smoke. To Pirtle down low. Nice move and nice finish at the rim. Lays it in. Submarine. Subway. Giannis, who's been much less aggressive than I thought he'd be despite the mismatches he has. Connaughton for 3, no good. Rebound to Mitchell. Grady Dick trying to score in transition here. Floats it up, but he draws the foul. Grady Dick can head to the free throw line. Raptors down by 5. Grady Dick can make it a 3-point game if he can make both. I'm really tired. I don't know why I'm really tired. I guess I was up. I wasn't even up that early. I think I'm just catching up to the lack of sleep I've had in the last 4 days. I was up late yesterday though. I was at the office until about 11:15ish working for the NFL game. And I was up late the 2 weekend days because the Raptors had West Coast games, and I was up late Friday because I was out with some friends. So yeah, lack of sleep for 4 days in a row will probably make you tired. Word to the wise. DeLon Wright, former Raptor, hands off to A.J. Green. Now Giannis, future Raptor, gives it to A.J. Green. And in the corner, DeLon airballs his 3. Batted out to Taurean Prince, who nails his 3-pointer. I don't know if Brook Lopez meant that, but he tips it right in the hands of Prince. And the Bucks, yeah, I don't like it either, Soul Train. The Raptors have attempted 3 threes here. You're just going to get outmathed if you do that. Giannis to the rim. Almost misses the layup, but it does trickle in, and it's 37-28. You got to shoot threes. Welcome to 2024 NBA. You got to shoot threes. And they are barely taking any. And they've got guys who can shoot. I mean, Grady, RJ, Boucher this season. Battle off the bench. Abaji this season. Start chucking. Don't start chucking, but start shooting, man. You got to shoot. You can't just keep up with 2s here. At Battle, I mean, he's had a couple from the corner now. But yes, it seems like his above the break is his favorite spot to shoot a 3. So is mine, which isn't saying much. Grady Dick back at the line here. He's finding his way to get his points. He's 2 of 5, but he's been to the line quite a few times. I think he'll be 7 after this attempt. I never liked straightaway 3s. I mean, I never like threes in general. I'm just bad at basketball, but where I do like to shoot above the break. I started hitting a little bit in the corner last time I was in a rec league, but I haven't played since my knee injury. Brook Lopez puts it in with the right, and the Bucks up 39-32, 5:31 to go in the second quarter. Turnover has been the major problem for the Raptors. That and a lack of threes being taken. But speaking of turnovers, Pirtle nearly turned it over there. It is out of bounds for a Raptors ball at the Bucks baseline. All right, Boucher, bit of energy. He's the energy guy. I like it. Subterranean. A lot of subwords. Grady Dick. Oh, nice pump fake. Bates Torian Prince into the foul, and Grady Dick is going back to the line. See, these are the things that Grady Dick has worked on. He's finding ways to get his. And he knows how big of a threat he is from three, that he knows he can get guys to jump and bait him into stuff like that. Seems sexy next season. I'm here. I'm going to be here. Grady Dick misses his second free throw. Third one is on the way as Ajax checks in for the Bucks. Gary is playing. Not well, but he's here. Well, not right this second on the floor, but he has played today. These two teams have both won an NBA championship in the last 5.5 years. They don't look like it today. No, I did not personally live through the Araujo era. Oh, I did. I did not live through it as a real fan of the team. Abaji, right from the side, doesn't get the three ball to go. But he gets the steal, and he misses his layup. Oh, wow. All right. Well, misses open three. Then, as they're going up the floor on the outlet, he steals it, and then he misses layup. How did he miss that? How did he miss that, man? Astor class. Disaster class is still funny to me, but Astor class is funny. And works better, to be honest. RJ working on AJ Green. And they call a travel or something? They call 3 in the key? Offensive 3 in the key against the Raptors. Not sure on who, but it's Milwaukee ball. Raptors down by 5. 4:36 to go in the half. Giannis hasn't really been aggressive tonight, but showing some aggression there. And that's Giannis' first free throws of the game about to come up. I felt better, Joey. It's not been a great basketball game, but I hope you're doing okay. My nose is plugged. Not even sick or anything. RJ ain't coming off the bench. Come on, man. Tough game where, a couple tough games in a row, but he's had a fantastic season. Other than that. And think about the lack of floor spacing on this team. I mean, this team has taken, we've taken at least 5 now. We've taken 4 threes. 4 3-point attempts out of 30. 30 field goal attempts, 4 have been from 3. It's crazy bad floor spacing. It's not allergies. I took my allergy pill. I think it's just clogged here. Try to bang. It's 1 per stream. That's the rule. It's 1 per stream. I missed. Nothing I can do. Another turnover by the Raptors. God, we turned the ball over a lot. Antetokounmpo to the rim. And he's fouled, so he'll head to the free throw line. Even though the Bucks put in the rebound, it won't count. 39-34 here. Really bad basketball game we're watching right now. Anybody use the Navage nose thing. Weird question. But I was just, sometimes I think about it. It's, you know, this one that looks really dumb. But, like, listen, I'd really like to inhale through my nose. I feel like that'd be awesome. Does it work if you have it? How much does one of these cost? Well, it costs $50. Oh, no, this is just the pods for it. The pods for it are $50. How much does this thing cost? There's a lot of fake ones out there. Oh, no, here's one. $115. I don't know. I don't know, boss. But to breathe freely, I'm not in a position right now to spend $150, but maybe someday. Wow, Phoenix, you're really in a bad mood today, aren't you? I have a friend who has it, and she said it works great. Well, maybe one day I'll try it. I did surgery last year for my allergies. I haven't had allergies since. You can do that? 115 is going to be a no from me, dog. Fair enough. It's quite a lot there. I'm in an awful mood till we win a game. You're going to be in an awful mood for a while. No pizza for you this year. Bucks are legit crap, too. I agree. This is a shit game. I didn't know you could get surgery for your allergies. God, I'd love to not have to take an allergy pill every day. Wow, if you get allergy surgery, can you, like, eat the stuff you're allergic to? Like, can I start eating apples and stuff again? That's my big allergy. Uncooked apples. Cooked apples are fine. I'm allergic to the pollen on various fruits and vegetables, largely found on apples. Oh, pills weren't working for you. That's crazy. Fair enough, then. At least they work for me, mostly. 44-36. Like, you want to talk about terrorism basketball. They've taken 28 threes. We've taken 4. Grady baseline nails it. We've taken 4 fucking threes, man. It's almost halftime. Like, this ain't 2004, man. You gotta shoot the ball. Welcome to the future, old man. We gotta shoot this fucking basketball. We cannot keep up with this pace. We've made 1 3 in an entire half of basketball. Shoot a fucking 3. Just pull up and shoot a 3. Somebody here. We need somebody to shoot. Please. Barrett. No good on the layup. God damn. Through traffic. Barrett's fucking struggling, man. Oh, my God. Somebody's got to hit a 3 for me. AJ Green, other side. Misses his 3. It's 47-38. David Mitchell walking forward with it. To Grady. Just shoot it, man. That's what I'm talking about. Grady Dick. Shoot the damn ball. Knocks down the 3. That's his second 3 ball. That's a second made 3 of the game for the Raptors. Second. There is 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Wow, Giannis. I thought we'd get more of that today. We've made 2 threes. It is almost halftime. We've made 2. They have attempted 28 today, the Bucks. And it's not even, they take 29. It's not even halftime. AJ Green, another 3. Doesn't go. Balloon sinuplasty. Interesting. Another turnover. Man, how the hell are we in this game? We're not shooting. We're turning it over like crazy. And we're only down 10. Only. But it could be a whole lot worse, my friends. Massive disparity on threes. This is coaching terrorism right now. 5 threes attempted in a half of basketball. Barrett at the rim again. Turns it over again. Oh, my God. RJ. Grady to the rim. He's fouled. I think this game could be a whole lot worse than it is. The turnover discrepancy is 14 for us, 5 for them. They have taken 33s. We've only taken 6. Feels like we're playing without plays. It does feel like that again. We're not able to break them down. Every breakdown the Bucks have, or any time the Raptors get a good look, is somebody like just drives to the rim really hard. We're not playmaking through. We're not like our sets are chunky. They're chunky. They're clunky. No rhythm. There's no flow right now. It would be funny if we did win though. Grady has 20 of the team's 41 points. God damn. And unfortunately, RJ Barrett struggling in back-to-back games here. He's 1 of 7 here. He's minus 17. Something's going wrong with RJ here. RJ ain't looking like the guy who was like flowing through the pick and roll last week as the handler. I don't know. Guys have some off nights. It is what it is, but hopefully this is not a trend. Grady's keeping us alive, man. He's drawing fouls. He's hitting shots. Nobody else really doing anything here. Didn't think we'd be saying that about Grady Dick. RJ's starting to look like 21-22. He's looking like 21-22 RJ out here, man. Thought we had a different one. Just a couple games. Hopefully bounce back. Let's see what's going on around the rest of the NBA. Magic are up 100-72 against the Hornets. The Hornets? Oh, no. The Magic were favored in this one. I thought the Hornets favored. 100-72, though, is pretty crazy. Pistons are up 96-82 on the Heat. Wow, that's a pretty crazy stat line. In the fourth there. Hawks have tied it against the Celtics. 104-104 in that game. With 4:38 to go. In the Knicks-Sixers game, Knicks up 5. And that's all that is live right now. Why are we so bad? No initiators on offense. No real playmaking threat out of the ball. No real playmaking out of ball handlers today. Like Barrett has been great out of the pick and roll as a handler, but he's providing no threat offensively. So he's not able to create space today. As a result, he's just kind of all he's got is drives, and they're handling him at the rim pretty well. Nobody on the team has an ability to break down defense with passing. So everything that we're throwing at the Bucks, everything's in front of them. Essentially, they're just playing with everything in front of them. They see everything. They can adapt. They can adjust to that. There's nothing we're throwing at them that's making them uncomfortable defensively. We're not shooting enough. Yet still, we're only down 8. Here. The Pelicans do. Well, they have 5 of their top 7 guys are injured. 5 of their top 6 guys are injured. And for a while, 6 of their 7 guys were injured. 6 of their top 7 guys. It is unfair to criticize the Pelicans for the amount of injuries they have. It's like Memphis last year, but worse. AJ Green for 3 off the inbound play, and the Bucks lead by 11. I think that is their largest lead. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 6. Hopefully one more basket here to go in with a little bit of positivity. Grady Dick to Bruno Fernando. He's got 4. Kicks out to Abaji. Giannis defending. Back to Bruno. A Bruno jumper at the elbow. That is what we've come to. A Bruno jumper. That doesn't sum up our game so far. Great block on the other end by Bruno. I'll give him that. But our last play of the half is a Bruno Fernando elbow jumper. Contested elbow jumper. Not going to win many games, only 6 3-point attempts in the first half. I'll tell you that for free. All right, guys, I will just head to the bathroom, get a little drink of water, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Well, actually, while I'm gone, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. All right, let's talk about that first half here. So, yeah, the elevator music was better than the game. It's been really sloppy, really sloppy. I mean, look at the score. It's 54-43. Not even cracking 100 total points in the first half in the modern NBA is pretty strange. But when one of the teams is playing like it's 2004, you're going to have that. The Raptors have just been terrible today, not creating really any good plays for themselves. RJ Barrett is just driving through traffic. That is his only offense today, and as a result, he's 1 of 8. Grady Dick is doing a fantastic job of drawing fouls. He's taken 14 first-half free throws, made 12 of them. He's 4-7. He's got 22 points. Other than that, like, no creation. Davion Mitchell is not a good enough playmaker to just create offense with his passing, and he hasn't even taken a shot. A starting point guard has not even taken a fucking field goal in the first half, which is crazy. Off the bench, Boucher's got 6, which is fine. Fernando actually has looked good in his minutes, which is crazy to say, but it is the truth. He's got 4 points, but the biggest thing I'm upset about here, we've taken 6 threes in the first half, okay? We have 13 turnovers. We've taken 6 threes. You're just not going to keep up with the other team, especially when the other team, look, I think they're taking too many. They've taken 31 threes in the first half, but they don't need to be efficient because they're going to outmath us. They've made 9 threes compared to the 2 by the Raptors. So even though both teams are shooting relatively similar at 39 and 38%, and even though the Raptors have taken 11 more free throws than them, they're just going to have that advantage because, well, first of all, they're getting those extra possessions, and they're getting a bit of extra points here and there from the threes that are going in, and they add up. They've taken 25 more threes than the Raptors have taken. And it just feels like the Raptors are, like, the only strategy for the Raptors today is just, it's back to this individual basketball. It's back to this not even ISO heavy, just hopefully somebody figures out a way to score type offense, which we saw a lot of last year. And thankfully, Grady is doing it and finding ways to score on his own. Unfortunately, nobody else is. So he's doing a great job of forcing his way into scoring here and there. Nobody else is. So here we are with a 11-point deficit, playing terrible basketball, and I'm not really sure how this turns around unless they go back to actually playing offense and moving things around here. It's just all individual. It's all in front of the Bucks. Everything that we're doing, the Bucks see everything. It's all just played in front of them. Nothing behind them. No movement off the ball. It's choppy, non-team oriented offense. But somehow it still feels like that half went kind of quick. When did the stream start? We started at 7:30. It's now, oh, I tell you what, it's been hour 45 into stream here. Maybe it isn't as, it's actually taking its time, isn't it? It's actually taking its time. It hasn't felt like that. Maybe because it's not midnight for once when I'm streaming this, but it's not looking fantastic, is it? Time-wise, that is. Yeah, let's take a look at some other scores around the league, shall we? So, wow. Bucks, Hawks, 1-point game with 12.7 seconds to go. In this one, Detroit up by 8 on Miami, somewhat late into this game. The Hornets are down big to Orlando. Knicks up by 6 on Philly. Jazz and Suns just getting started there. But wonder if, let's see, John's got 18. Capel's got 18. Damn, Capel's having a good game. Wow, Dice Dales is 28. Good God, 28. Look at that. Jaylen Brown's 37. Good grief. Tatum's 5 of 16 with 20 points. And he has 2 guys that's going. It makes me sick how loaded that team is. And they still might lose to the fucking Hawks. That Hawks-Celtics game is coming down to the wire, though, isn't it? So I'm just combing through some of the box scores here. Let's see if I can find that Boston game somewhere. If it's on Sportsnet or TSN, let's see. May not be on anything that I have access to, but it's worth a shot. Maybe to catch the last possession there, unless I missed it already. Oh, wow, the Hawks took the lead. The Hawks are up by 1, 6 seconds left. I really want to put it on now. So somebody scored. Who scored? Did the box score change somewhere? I can't tell where it changed. Somebody on the Hawks scored. And the Celtics are in trouble. Hawks native Young tonight. Yeah, I don't know. The spread was 15. They might win outright. That's rather crazy. I don't think it's on, unfortunately, anything I have. I'm not watching college ball. My mind can only handle so many sorts, and college ball is just not one that fits in. That sounds stupid, but it's the way it is. No, I can't find it. Anyways, let's see if this updates somewhere. We got the play-by-play, maybe. Tell you what, the Bet365 actually may have the game on their app. Let me see if I can just pull that up. Oh, Kongwu tipped one in. That's what it was. And they gave the last shot to Daniels. Let's see. No, they're not going to show. It was a foul, apparently. Celtics called timeout? No. I have no idea. Looks like the Hawks had a foul to give, and they gave it. Okay, I can't watch it, but I'm going to follow it here. The Hawks had a foul to give, and they gave it. So the Celtics have it back. Apparently, they called a timeout, though. Let's see. I think it's still timeout. Celtics still in timeout. So Kongwu Tippin may have the win there for the Hawks. Anyone else realize RJ can't drive with the ball getting stripped? We've noticed today, yeah. I think we've noticed that. Yeah, guys? It has not been his best game as a Raptor. We can say that pretty safely. At least I can say that pretty safely. Oh, look at that. 905 Yada. 23 months in the All-Star tier. Thank you so much, 905 Yada. Almost 2 full years as a member. How the time does fly. Thank you so much for all the support that you've brought for these almost 2 years to the community. I very much appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, getting a lot out of it. Long may it continue. Thank you. Thank you again. Wow, Jason Tatum just turned the ball over. It looks like that's going to kill the game. Turnover out of bounds. This is Drew Holiday now. The Hawks have the ball. They call time. I'm done following this thing on the betting app. Wow, a loss to the Hawks. Not good. Not good at all. Tatum sold. Ooh. You like to see it, don't you? 54-43 Bucks. Second half is about to begin. Vince Carter in the booth. Why are they up top? Why are they not on the... Should these guys be on the floor as commentators? They're in a booth, it looks like, for this game. That's unusual, is it not? 22 of the team's 43 points go to Grady Dick. That is more than half. That is not good. That is not good. Not good at all. My stream's refreshing here. And we will have the second half. And we have the second half now underway. 11, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. As Abaji misses a couple at the rim and can't keep the play alive. 11, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 11, 30. Prince has his pass deflected, and it goes inadvertently off of A.J. Green's chest and out of bounds for a Raptors ball. All right, as bad as it was for the Raptors, turnovers were bad, schemes were bad, game plan was bad. They're only down 11, and there's a whole half of basketball to play. The seats are pretty empty, man. RJ underneath the rim. Great feed to Pirtle, who just wasn't ready for it. And it's out of bounds. It is still a Raptors ball, but that should be an easy two if Pirtle's got his hands up. I can hear my high school coach yelling at me right now for not having my hands up there. You gotta have your hands up. Grady Dick, sidestep three. Great start. There you go. Knocking down another three. Grady Dick has 3 threes. The Raptors as a team have 3 threes because Grady Dick has all of them. Yeah, they're bringing. I didn't bring up the assist numbers, which Alvin Williams do right now. 10 assists in the first half for the Raptors, or maybe it was 9. I don't know. They have a bucket there. Grady Dick, another 3 chance. This one doesn't go from the corner, but at least we're looking for those opportunities. We're trying to get shots up. Let's keep it going. Abaji to Mitchell. Eagle. I don't know about Eagle. I don't know that play. Barrett for 3. There we go. Threes are starting to fall. And what a great start to the half. The Raptors nails back-to-back. Well, not back-to-back, but 2 threes in quick succession. And it's a 5-point game. 54-49. 3 ball for Brook Lopez. Back rim. And in the hands, eventually, of Grady Dick. He's got 25 points tonight. Well over half of Toronto's total. And he's going up to the rim and drawing another foul. Grady Dick has taken 12 free throws. And he's about to take more. Actually, he took 14 free throws in the first half. He's about to take even more. What a great job by Grady Dick tonight to just generate offense from nothing. Having hands up is called Eagle, like wing spread. That's why people yell Eagle. Oh, my team never used that. It's been a long time since I read this study, but I've read that the fans behind the basket making a lot of noise, waving, like, what do we got here? Dwight Schrute face, Dave Portnoy, Jimmy Neutron, C3PO, Shrek, all this random crap behind as you're taking a free throw in the as an away team. It's been a while since I read this study, but I did read that it virtually has no impact on a player's ability to make a free throw. Oh, Davion Mitchell hounding Rollins at half court, gets the steal, gets it to Abaji to tie, and the Raptors have tied the game right out of the gates of halftime. We wondered how long if they could do it at all, but man, 2 minutes and 17 seconds later, and they are tied. Three-pointers have become a priority. Three-pointers have become a priority in the second half. And look at that, already tied. It took just over 2 minutes later. 2 minutes, 17 seconds is all it took. They've come back from 11 down. Grady is very him. Although last couple of games he struggled. See, you can have some off nights and still bounce back. Hopefully RJ does the same. And didn't RJ hit a 3 here? RJ Yes, he did. He's up to 5 points. So hopefully some more. That was a crazy sequence, man. 11-0 run to start the third quarter. Whatever Darko said at halftime, it worked. I don't know if he said, shoot the damn ball or what, but whatever they did, it is working. It is working. Did Atlanta end up winning that game? Yeah, they did. 117-116. Wow, impressive. Impressive stuff. Just looking through some of the scores here. Yeah, they won. Wow, 15-point underdogs. And they win against Boston. Cleveland winning the chip. Darko said, get good. And they went, okay, say no more. It's turnovers. It's three-point shooting. It's actually scheming stuff on offense and not just ISO and praying. It's great. Jaylen Brown missed the mid-range game winner. I thought the Celtics had turned the ball over. How did they get the ball back, winner one? Because the Celtics turned it over with 5 seconds left, and Atlanta got it and then didn't end up scoring it all. Did they miss both free throws? Did they turn it back over? Well, this game has a completely different complexion than it did 2 minutes of game time ago. The Raptors, who started the half, down by 11, are now tied 54-54 with 9:30 to go in the third. Let's keep it up. Lopez, handoff to Rollins. In their corner to Prince for three, and that's a great way to respond. The Bucks knocking down a three of their own. They have launched it from deep today, and Prince makes it 57-54. Yeah, all this is fun, but the issue with the Raptors this season is that they have to play a fourth quarter. Now, if their game was only 3 quarters long, we'd have quite a few more wins, I think, as Mitchell misses the layup. But the third quarter could prove to be problematic if Giannis is aggressive like this. He goes to the rim, he's fouled, so Giannis heading to the line here. That's Pirtle picking up the foul. How many's that? That is either 3 or 4 now. It looks like 3 now on Pirtle, who had 2 in the first 2 minutes. So he's been disciplined since that point. Up until just now, which, I mean, fouls happen, especially if you're big. Never being able to have a good fourth quarter is pretty optimal for the tank. I mean, I guess it is. We're tanking well now. Now time to get some food and a bathroom break all in the time you're shooting. He takes his time, doesn't he? Giannis's second free throw is also good. He makes both, and the Bucks are back up by 5. Mitchell to Abaji. If he was ready, he probably could have shot that. Barrett under the rim. Another tough miss with 2 big defenders around him. Pirtle lays it in, cleans up the garbage. Barrett is really struggling today, man. I can still call it DoorDash or some food. I'll get some food on Friday because I will try the McDonald's Raptors poutine collab. I'll give it a try. Prince. And it's pass stolen by Grady Dick. And in transition, he's foul. That should be a take foul. That's a take foul. How is that not a take foul? How? Oh my fucking God. How is this not a take foul? Try to make the big arch. Maybe I will. How is that not a take foul? This is such a fucking stupid league. This league is so stupid, man. How is that not a take foul? He has a steal, is running in transition, like 2-on-1, and he's fouled on purpose. Ball don't lie. Abaji in the corner for 3. Oh, front rim. Way off on that one for Abaji. The moment got the best of him. He knew what it meant for the ball not to lie, and he crumbled under pressure. The ball wanted to go in so bad there, but Agbaji couldn't administer it. Brook Lopez for three. Bounces away. Agbaji on the rebound. Out to Grady Dick, who's bringing the ball up the floor. Met by A.J. Green. Terrible pass, man. Why is he trying to force it into a tight lane there for Agbaji? And on the other side, Pirtle blocks Giannis at the rim. Nice defensive stop there. Chance for the Raptors to regroup. Or do they call that a foul? They call it a foul? It's a foul. That's a foul, yeah. Oh, they didn't call it, though. Okay, I don't know. On the replay, it looked like a foul. It's not a foul. It's a block. But still, Ryan Rollins makes a three from the corner for the Bucks, and they're up by 6, 62-56. Grady Dick to R.J. Barrett. Giannis defending. Not easy having Giannis defend you, is it? Now R.J. for three. No good. You know, some of these shots are like, you know, I'm okay with R.J. shooting, but some of these shots you just don't really take when you're really struggling to shoot all night and really struggling to score all night. You know what I mean? But, you know, RJ is letting them fly. Giannis tries to lob it into Lopez. It's turned over. Barrett at the rim. In the corner to Agbaji. Finds Pirtle going up strong, and he's rejected by Giannis. That's Giannis, man. That is Giannis. 3-ball for Green is good, and the Raptors evaporated that 11-point advantage. And now they're back down by 9 and calling a timeout. So things fall apart quickly. Things change very quickly in this league. And there's another example. Bucks up 64-50. No. Yeah, 65-56. Sorry. John Butler. Oh, that's sad. Good little tribute there. Thank you, everybody. We got 100 people watching. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. If you're enjoying, make sure to hit the like button. We're at 52 likes. Let's pump it up to 75 now. Let's keep hitting those next milestones. Also, please, while you're here, if you're new to the channel, I do streams like this for virtually every Raptors game. Plus, I do videos on top of that about this team. It's a great opportunity now for you to subscribe to the channel, helping us on the road to 18,000 subs. If you're subscribed, you've enjoyed the content, you can become a member. And whoever you are out there, Amateur Hour merch is on the way. Merch is ready to be picked up by myself. I'm going to have all of the merch on hand. I'm going to ship out everything myself. We have merch coming. We have shirts. We have hats. We have stickers. I'm really excited. Keep a lookout for more information, but it should be dropping in the next couple of weeks, either the 21st, the 27th, or 29th. I need to figure out some important dates, and then we will be launched, and you guys will be able to purchase. And I am excited. I'm excited to wear it. I just really want to wear the merch myself. I got to rep my brand. Man, the amount of times I wanted to just toss on an Amateur hat, and now I'm going to be able to do it. We've never done hats. We've done shirts before, but we've never done hats. And we've never done shirts as well as the ones we have coming for you guys. The shirts look, I haven't gotten them, but they are, from the photos I've gotten, they are looking terrific. The vision has come to life. I always got a vision for things like this, and then they've absolutely come to life for this one. I'm ready to share it with you guys. I hope you're ready as well. Anyways. Raps don't pass 10 wins this year. You know, they've had a really difficult start to the season, which hasn't helped them at all, schedule-wise. They're keeping tight in these games, but yeah, this is definitely a team that can win the lottery at the end of the year. It's going to be in the mix to win the lottery at the end of the year. Hopefully we do get some lottery luck, because it's going to be a long season for the win-loss column. It's a cool Raptors shirt. You'd be surprised the Raptors don't win a Most Improved Player award. I tell you, that's a really tough award to win. Grady is in the mix. RJ is in the mix. RJ was second in odds last time I checked, which was this morning. Grady is going to be in the mix as well, especially after a night like tonight. Pirtle in the paint, misses his layup. Boucher on the rebound is rejected Rather embarrassingly by Giannis. OG has 5 dunks. That's weird. Lopez for 3, no good. Raptors down by 9 here with 6:06 to go in the third. Pirtle in the corner. Get the ball out of his hands there. What are we doing? Mitchell comes off the screen. Sends it out to Boucher. Above the break 3 is good. Over the outstretched arm of Giannis Antetokounmpo. The daunting outstretched arm of Giannis. Chris Boucher is unfazed. He's locked in. He drills it. Big run by the Knicks. That's not helpful. Prince fumbles the ball. Is that not a travel? I don't know the exact specifications of the rule, but that looked strange. And AJ Green, he doesn't care. He makes a 3. Does Boucher even cut anymore? Sometimes, but I've liked the way he's played this season. He's knocking down shots. He's in the perimeter. He's getting rebounds. He's gritty. He brings energy. David Mitchell, floater, no good. Those are the ones, your point guard's got to get those, some of those. I don't think Mitchell has a point tonight. He has 1. He's 1 of 2 from the line. And a slam there by Giannis. It's an 11-point game. So all the work, started the third to recover the 11-point deficit, is gone. Back down by 11. Yeah. Davion's got a weird bag going downhill and pick and roll. I'd say it's no bag because they're just not really scared of... They're not really scared of anything he throws. This is why you need guys like Emmanuel Quickley out there. I mean, this is not a good defensive team they're playing, but they're kind of playing. The Bucks have not been a good defensive team this season. But you're playing into their strength. It's all just getting to the rim. It's all just trying to force your way to score past Lopez and Giannis, which is difficult to do, and we're not doing it effectively. RJ Barrett in particular. Like Grady Dick's got 27 points. Nobody else in the Raptors has double digits. It's bad, man. It's bad, man. I feel like Grady Dick has kind of they've gone away from using him for whatever reason. Like, get the ball in this guy's hands. But they've gone away from him for whatever reason again. Give him the damn ball. How are the Suns and Jazz doing? 33-28. Still a game. So Knicks now have 89-75 over the Sixers. Jeremy, welcome to the stream. We got another member joining us here. Member exclusive content will get started by the end of next week, so keep on the lookout for things like that. Please and thank you. All right, back from the commercial here, and Grady Dick has it stolen away by Giannis, who goes to the rim, makes the layup, and one. Embiid looking rough. Tell you who else is looking rough. Fucking Toronto Raptors. 91-77 for the Knicks here. What's Embiid saying? I almost bet it's over today. Almost. Didn't. 13 points, 2 of 10 for Joel. Wow. Good thing I did. I mean, he took 10 shots. He's getting the usage. 10 free throws. Yeah, F in the chat. I kind of got to agree with you there, Doug. This is getting out of hand. Giannis misses the free throw. Boucher does enough to tip it to Fernando. What do we got, man? Boucher with Giannis defending. Boucher straightaway 3 over Portis is no good. Rebound by Fernando. And he's fouled. Nice job, Fernando, on the offensive glass. Raptors down 13 here. How do I feel about normal people going off? What do you mean by that? What? Do you mean Norman Powell? I don't understand the question. You mean Norman? How do I feel? I feel good. I like Powell. I hope he does well. I'm sad it's not with us. But such is life. Normal people are Norman Powell. Jamal Shed to Ochai Abaji. Trying to get it to Bruno Fernando. Look, every play is just drive into the paint, into the restricted area, and try and figure it out from there. And they're just waiting. They're waiting for us there. They're chilling. They're saying, go ahead, we got you. And Rollins hits a three. Largest lead of the game for the Bucks at 16. We down 13. Yeah, 16. 75-59. Grady Dick, step back three. Jesus Christ, Grady. That was impressive. How did he hit that? How did he make that, man? Grady going for a career high tonight. What is his career high now? 31? What does he got here? He's got 30, so it's looking like a career high. Tell you what, guys, looks like we're on the way to entering the Garrett Temple zone. He was activated. He's active for today's game, so we may be seeing some Garrett Temple minutes a little bit later on. A little treat for us who stick around and wait to the end of this game. I said this season, I'm going to do what I can to make sure I'm not leaving any game early. I'm not going to be leaving 6 minutes left, blah. I'm watching these games. I'm watching these games. Grady to Fernando. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bruno Fernando. Give this guy more minutes. What the fuck was that? Bruno Fernando gets up and yams it on Giannis of all people. Oh, my God. Bruno. I apologize. I was not familiar with your game. Oh, my God. Show me that. Run that back. Run that shit back. Give me that replay. I don't care we're down 11. Give me that replay, Bruno. Oh! Oh, my God. Giannis didn't want any of that smoke. Look at him. He wanted to block it. He went, nope. Giannis was going up and went, no, thank you. Bruno Fernando. Is he playing himself into sticking around a little bit longer or what? I ain't signing that apology form, but wow, that's one of the more impressive dunks we're going to see this season by the Raptors. I'll tell you that. Whew. Hey, we got time here. Show it again, man. Show it again. They showed a replay. And then they're challenging this. That was definitely a blocking foul. Looks like a blocking foul. Giannis thought it was a charge, but his feet looked like they're moving. It wasn't quite on the dome because Giannis, as he was going up, he went, shit. And Bruno fucking demolished that. Basket does not count. Well, of course it doesn't. Boucher fucking passed it. That's why the basket doesn't count. You basket case. Well, it's still a foul. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about here. It's still a foul. Don't call my name Bruno Fernando. Wow. That's a throwback reference. Whew, man, somebody unsubscribed after that? How do you unsubscribe after that? We lost a subscriber in that little sequence. Hey, if you guys are enjoying and you haven't done so, number one, make sure you hit that like button. I think we got a chance to go for 100 today. Let's go for 100. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure you're subscribed. I do streams like this for pretty much every Raptors game. Gonna do hopefully 70 plus this season. And I do videos as well. Goaltend. It was probably going in anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But that was a pretty egregious goaltend. It was well on the way down there. I think he just thought it was going in, so he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to hit this thing. 77-64. RJ Barrett trying to get in the game, gets to Grady. Nice fake pass to Bruno, but misses his layup. Grady has done a lot wrong today, but he misses a good opportunity there to confirm a career high in points. He's at 30 still. 1:48 to go in the third as Ajax hands off to Lopez. Now it's up top to DeLon. DeLon Wright working on RJ. Gives it to Connaughton. Good defense by Fernando. Kick to Portis in the corner and rattles out. Raptors catch a break, and they make it a 10-point game before the end of the third. Grady Dick's floater just won't go, and again it doesn't go for the Raptors. Tough bounces here. Fernando traveled, didn't call it. Boucher for three. He's fouled. He's going to head to the line, and a chance to trim this to a 10-point game. Bruce Brown's wearing a normal fit today. He's just got a nice button-up on. He's got a T-shirt underneath. He's got a cap on. He looks normal today. He doesn't look like a fucking cowboy today. Normal. What is normal? There's a coach's challenge called. Another one called. I don't know what this one was for. But it's in a 13-point game. At the moment, Boucher is about to head to the line. Excited for this Raptors docuseries they're doing here. 4-part docuseries coming to Sportsnet. How are you going to watch that, though? Just watching Sportsnet. You know, I'm an on-demand type of guy. I don't know. NBA players can be ruthless, Giovanni. Yeah. Type of popcorn. I love some popcorn right now. I'll tell you, some movie theater popcorn would go ham right now. I'd go ham on it. So Boucher, I think they're challenging the 3-point foul there. I think they already used their foul. Or their challenge, sorry. I think they might overturn this, to be honest. I didn't know the Bucks could. Did they have 2 challenges? I thought you had to win your challenge to get it back. They'll put it on YouTube. Yeah, they'll put it on YouTube. I'll watch it. Anthony Edwards, send the video. Will go down in history. It will. That will go down in history. He says send the video. Send the video. Yeah. I'll be okay. I don't need to Google that. Should I Google it like with my screen shared so you guys can see as well? Still reviewing this. He didn't. He actually didn't get to follow through. I think that's a foul. He didn't get his full follow through because he got fouled. I think that's 3 free throws there. They're still looking at it though. We don't need to take this much time on a replay, guys. Watch it once. Go. Okay. Do I watch soccer? Yes, a lot of it. Do I say? If you do, what's your favorite team? My favorite team is Manchester United, unfortunately, but. Ruben Amorim. Hopefully things are on the way up for United. Wow, we've lost another sub. What are you guys doing to me? Is this show that bad today or what? That's a bad call. That's a bad call. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a bad fucking call, bro. That was a bad call. He wasn't able to get his full release on the ball. Like he let it go as the foul came, but that's because the ball's on his fingertips. He needs to finish his follow through, and he gets hit as he's going up with the ball. So he launches it prematurely. Too much arc on it because he wasn't able to push it forward all the way. That's a really bad call by the officials there. Wow, we've gone down a lot of subs here. I didn't think the show was that bad, guys. 4 subs in the last like 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. What have I done to you? I'm stinking up the joint. All right, back up 1. Thank you. Thank you, whoever that was. Appreciate you. DeLon Wright for 3. Doesn't go. Bobby Portis on the rebound. Bobby Portis, one of those names you don't really often say just his last name. It's got to be Bobby Portis. Sloppy turnover there by Grady Dick. And a sloppy pass by DeLon Wright, but Bobby Portis throws it down there. Another new subscriber. Thank you so much. Oh, it's Mr. Bro. Well, I know Mr. Bro. Thank you so much to Mr. Bro, though, for unsubscribing and resubscribing. I appreciate that. And then we had another subscriber come in. That was, LOL, I'm funny. Okay, that sounds like somebody made a fake account just to sub. But if it's not, thank you so much. Except Mr. Bro. I don't know why I just got the... Oh, it's Mr. Bro. A longtime viewer of the channel, Mr. Bro. 79-67. 12 seconds to go in the third here. Shot clock, game clock, separated by 2. Ajax at the free throw line. In the corner to Brook Lopez for 3. Doesn't go, but nobody boxes out Portis. And they're going to count the bucket at the buzzer. Nobody boxed him out. They just thought the quarter was done. And Bobby Portis gets an easy 2 right at the end there. Come on, man. Well, Grady's on 30. We're down by a lot here, but Grady's on 30. If Grady Dick gets 1 basket, he will have a new career high. I believe his career high is currently 31. Let me just double check that. So that's a positive we can take away. Career high is 31. So he's 1 basket away. 1 layup away from getting to that. Let's hope he does that there. Raptors started this quarter hot. At least they're taking a lot of threes. They took 12 threes in that quarter. But turnovers still a bit of a problem. They've had 16 turnovers. And ultimately, it's just really, really shitty offense today. 34% shooting from the field for the Raptors today. 34% shooting from the field for the Raptors today. You're not going to win like that. It's just every play is just somebody getting downhill to the rim where you got Giannis or Lopez or both waiting for you. And it's just a terrible way to try and score against this team. Now they started shooting a lot more from 3 in that quarter, and it worked. They're shooting the ball actually pretty well from 3 in that quarter, but it's just not enough to space the floor. The Bucks are just camping in the paint, waiting for the Raptors to come to them, and they're getting their stops. How many blocks actually do they have as a team? They've got 8 blocks. We've got 5. Pistons beat the Heat. Wow. Miami not doing too well. The Pistons are kind of decent. I know they're winning a lot of their close games, which is helping them. But the Pistons are finding ways to win this year so far. All right, fourth quarter. I've seen big comebacks before. This would be certainly an impressive one for the Raptors. How do you feel about Grady Dick getting an 82 overall in 2K25? I think that's fair, yeah. That's pretty high. I think that's pretty good. Is it not? Because of Tobias Harris. Yeah, I'm sure it is. 104 people watching, 61 likes. Let's try to get this stream up to 75 likes, ladies and gentlemen. If you're enjoying this stream, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you are subscribed for Raptors streams, watch-alongs. When they're playing games, I'm here. Rather of a game, I'll probably be here streaming. And also some videos as well coming out throughout the week about this team. Lots of great content. I met a great community member today, a supporter of the channel on the TTC. That was pretty cool. So that was you. Shout out to you. I've been running into a lot of supporters recently. It's been like 3 or 4 in the last 2 weeks. It doesn't happen often, but it's been a weird little spell here with people. You ever see me in public? Say what's up. I'll be glad to know people are out there watching, getting a good word of amateur sports, watching the channel. Appreciate y'all. 83-67. Brook Lopez, nice pass out to Portis, who misses a 3. I did it there. I said just Portis. Getting popular. Yeah, Shed, that's terrible. That's terrible. Andre Jackson, layup, goes coast to coast, and this one's getting out of hand. 18 feels a lot higher than 13. It's only 5 higher. It feels a lot higher. Pretty soon you'll get free dinners and tattoos. I don't know about that. I'll take I'll take, just buy some merch. I'll take that when the merch comes out. Connaughton to Lopez. He's open for 3. Why is he open, Bruno? Misses the 3 ball. Connaughton is open for 3 on the second chance possession, and the lead is out to 21. Will the Raptors break 100 tonight? Will the Raptors break 90 tonight? Like, Garrett Temple's gonna check in a second, man. This is terrible. We're gonna enter garbage time in a sec. Pretty rough one. Let's go with RJ. He's biting way too much off. Way more than he can chew today. He's just attacking Giannis and Lopez the rim constantly. He's getting nowhere. Not as weak. Not as weak at all. But Grady Dick had a couple duds in a row, and then he's bounced back big time tonight. So these stretches can happen. You can bounce back. The Raptors didn't wait until the fourth to show us they win. Well, they kind of did. I had like some hope going into the fourth, like some little sliver of hope, but no, it's not looking good, is it here? This will likely be our first game below 100 points on the season, which is pretty good. It'll be the 12th game, but yeah, it's a sad one. We're going out sad tonight. Maybe TTC will give me free rides. Listen, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but the streetcars are optional payment, I'd say sometimes. Listen, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I always pay, but how often are they checking, really, right? I'm saying I always pay for the streetcar, but you can make an informed decision for yourself based on the fact there's like never any fucking security. I've seen it. I don't think I've actually ever seen people on the TTC. I've only ever heard stories of my friends like, man, they're checking so much right now. I'm like, are they? That worries me, but I never see them, dude. But I always pay just in case. They had consoles earlier in the year and the squat now. TTC cutbacks. That's true. You could be spending on way better stuff. Oh, Go Train, I do not advocate fucking around on. Nowhere to run. TTC, you stand by the door, right? And then if something happens, just get off and walk. Go Train, no. I don't mess with the Go Train. I never have. I'll never mess with a streetcar either, but but you decide. Not fair to the system. Listen, a lot of life ain't fair. Grady Dick for 3 here. I'll get gouged out in a lot of different ways. Well, I pay TTC, so what are you getting mad at me for? All the good you see them checking. Get off the next stop. Walk a few cards behind him. Get back on. Kind of smart, but tough to execute sometimes. I've never tried. I will never try that on the Go Train. Jameson Battle is kind of a not a necessity, but it's just like some of the lineups we have. Now, granted, this one actually does have some shooting in it. Some of the lineups that we have here, there's just no shooting at all, and you just have him in for some floor spacing, which I don't mind, but he really can't do anything but shoot the ball, can he? Not a good defender. If he's off a night and he can't hit a shot, he's pretty useless. I wonder if we will start to see him with a 905 at all. They turned St. Clair 512 back to buses temporarily to avoid free rides. What does that have to do with anything? Buses, I guess, is easier to check, but... If your press is empty, they always let you on. So I just say I need to load the card if they add. Are you saying... You forgot to pay on the go, you said. I may have done that like once or twice. Tell you though, if it's like after like a Jays game or a TFC game and the GO train is packed, are they really gonna like go through the entire zoo of people to check everyone's ticket and Presto card? I don't know. I wonder if Jordi Fernandez declined the Raptors offer. I feel like he wouldn't have, but I don't know. I feel like if they had asked him to be a head coach, he would have taken the job. A good angle. That is a decent angle. Get on the bus, tap your Presto, and say it's not ringing. Oh my god! Say, oh my god, I'm late for whatever. They probably let you on. That I would. I don't think I could. I don't think I could handle the lying that goes with it. But you do whatever you like. 88 seconds. As you may have noticed, this game's pretty cooked. This battle lays it in. This game's pretty cooked, which is why I've kind of deviated away from talking about it. I feel like Garrett Temple's going to get subbed in pretty soon. 88-69. Yeah, Sixers are down bad too. They're going to be second worst record in the NBA. Because guess who has the worst? We'll get 5. We'll get 5 wins. No, we'll get 20. Just will never be healthy. What is the last time I checked the Raptors win total, it was this morning. It was 28.5. I feel like that's pretty high, honestly. This team probably doesn't get past 25. Their schedule lightens up as the season goes on, but this team knows how to freaking tank. Yeah, it was 20.5 last time I checked. It'd be a pretty big miracle to get 29 wins, I think. I think 25 max. Yeah, Sixers don't have their own pick. Well, actually, the Sixers pick is top 6 protected. And honestly, the way it looks, protection might come into play. It is top 6 protected. The Thunder own their own pick. They own the right to swap with the Clippers, and they own the Sixers pick top 6 protected. It's pretty crazy. Sumaya, what's going on? You can't really. I don't know. I think you can have a negative outlook on the season, but a positive outlook on the future of this team. This season, unfortunately, Sumaya, I don't think this season's going to go really well. I'd love to tell you, stay positive. Guys will get healthy. Let's see when I don't know. I don't know, man. Nick Nurse might get fired. They keep losing. Embiid is his first game back of the year. Maxi's out. They've dealt with some injuries, but I guess it's possible. Old Saint Nick could lose his spot. They should hire Doc Rivers. He might be looking for a job in a couple weeks. He might have saved him a little bit here. Bucks are gonna clean us out. We're not gonna get even close to 100. We're not even gonna get 90. I'd love to see Grady get a career high though. Good chance here. Lays it in. All right. Grady Dick, career high. Well done, Grady. We'll take the one positive we got out of this game. Hit that like button for Grady Dick career high. Come on. 32 points for Grady Dick. Firmly in the MIP conversation. I don't think he's getting 40. I think they're going to start subbing guys out. I mean, it's only 17. I think they're going to start subbing some guys out. They do have 2 nights off after this, though, so I don't know. Damn, you dropped Grady Dick that quick? That's tough. When does the Warriors game start? How's Klay Thompson doing? They're giving away sailor caps or captain, like boat captain hats. You know what I'm talking about. Those hats to the crowd today. Sponsored by some health insurance company, though, which makes it less fun, but... Oh, that game's later. It's now. It hasn't even started yet, but it's about to happen. Let's check in. What's going on? Phoenix up 64-49 against the Jazz. At half there. Wow. Markin is struggling. 2 of 6, 5 points. Come on, Larry. Get your shit together, man. We are down quite a few players, but this is certainly an ugly game regardless. Shaq and Charles are wearing the Sailor caps. Are they good or are they like guards? Let me Google these. I don't even know what they look. Klay Thompson Sailor cap. Is this the giveaway? Is that the giveaway? Any other photos to give away? It's just Klay Thompson wearing his hat. Is it this? It looks decent. Usually these things are pretty cheaply made, but this looks decent. And, you get a cheeky little health insurance sponsorship on it. I'm sure Warriors fans will like that. Well, tough game, but at least Grady Dick's got a career high. So I have Harrison people upset by how the season's going. We're losing, yes, it sucks, but we're sitting here in year 2 of our rebuild with year 1. It's year 1 with Scotty, RJ, IQ, Grady breaking out. Yeah, I'm personally cool here. Why say that? Because Klay Thompson used to drive his boat to the arena and wear a sailor hat. He's all boat captain. No, I'm chilling. I know the chat. Some people get upset. I don't know. I didn't think it'd be this bad, but there's a lot of injuries. I think they've had mostly some pretty good games. Today's not one of them, but there's been fine moments. Pirtle to the rim. He's fouled hard by Lopez. Oh my God, it's big man. Yeah, they are, the harder they fall. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, don't nitpick it, Andre. It's the idea. The thing is, we have a lot of guys playing well. We've had some decent games here. We're in a good position to get a good draft pick. I don't think we need to be complaining much about where we're at right now. 7:24 to go here. This is now turning into a pretty long game on top of the how bad it's been. All right. 88-74. Down 14. I guess it's not done. It's not done. 7:10 to go. Giannis layup is no good. Rebound deflected, and Grady started running away. He got a rebound, guys. Giannis under the rim, blocked by Pirtle, but a foul is called. We got some time here. Kind of like chicken. You never know. Pretty bad game in every facet except for Grady Dick. We're not running plays. Our defense has struggled. Our game planning has struggled. As our game planning was poor. Individuals playing poorly. Probably the least fun game of the season, I'd say. Would you guys agree? It's probably the least fun I've had watching a game this season. If Giannis makes this, which he doesn't, it would have been a 16-point game. It's a 15-point game here. kind of hungry. I'm not gonna eat anything rest of the night, but I could eat right now. I could go for some Osmos. Laziz if they had it close to me, but no food tonight. Grady better than RJ at IQ. Well, that's not true. 89-76. Pirtle, nice block underneath on Lopez, and other Raptors sneaky in this game. If Grady had hit that, I'd say so. It would be a 10-point game. Instead, it's still 13, 6:19 to go. It's not done. It's not cooked. Cast at Osmos tonight. Get yourself to a Laziz if you can, guys. But Osmos is a meh substitute. Last game highlight was ordering food. Well, I'll tell you, that chicken sandwich I had was a pretty good highlight from that one. It's a good-ass sandwich. I'd go for another one. I had a fish burrito for dinner. Pirtle. Floater rolls away. Unlucky, man. IQ does have some work to do to prove his worth in that contract. I'm not going to contest that. He got paid like a real star point guard. And there's work to do to get there. I kind of agree there. Abaji, corner 3. Tell you guys. We ain't done yet. 5:47 to go. It's 10-point game. We ain't done yet. My fish burrito, it was good. It wasn't filling enough, though. Not filling enough. I need to go grocery shopping. What's your 10-point game? But I feel like asking. What's your go-to grocery store? What's your frequent one? So my old apartment, there was a Loblaws nearby. And I always thought it was really expensive, but I didn't really have a lot of other choice. My new apartment, there's a No Frills nearby. Holy shit, dude. I can't believe how much cheaper No Frills is compared to Loblaws. So my go-to is certainly No Frills. I get PC Optimum points. By the way, I don't know how the fuck PC Optimum points work, but God, you got to spend like $100,000 to get any sort of shit in return, I swear. It's so hard to earn anything on your PC Optimum points. I buy all my groceries there. I always get points. I go to Shoppers. I use PC Optimum when I buy like just, snacks and drinks. But No Frills is so goddamn cheap to anything else. I don't know. I feel like PC Optimum is a scam, though. Yeah, fuck Galen. I agree. We got some No Frills, some Fresh Co's, a Safeway. I've never been to Safeway. Shoppers is expensive, I know, but if I'm dropping off some mail or something and I want a little Gatorade. Well, yeah, that's true. Mohammed's right. No Frills isn't exactly cheap. It's just way cheaper than Loblaws. Nothing's cheap. Existing is expensive. Back in the game. My moderator, Adam, told me we have 69 likes. As nice as that is, let's keep pumping up. Let's get to 75 here as RJ nails in mid-range. Michael says Metro for the meats. They do get it. They do have a nice deli counter. They do have a nice meat counter. Yeah, they do. But I'm only getting like this super lean ones like turkey and chicken breast, pastrami. Well, I guess I could go to meat counter for pastrami. Man, I love mortadella, but I just don't eat it anymore because the fat content. RJ's had a rough game, man. That's another turnover for him. 21 turnovers to 14. Metro is pricey. I used to go to Farm Boy quite a bit as well. God, Farm Boy's amazing. They have such good food. Travis, thank you for the like. I appreciate that. 5 turnovers for RJ. Yeah, not his night here. Type of food makes me hungry. I gotta stop. Doing this. Ochai's really got a tall task here. We're missing that wing defender. We're missing like a guy like Scotty today. Farm Boy's expensive, but god damn, they make good food. Their pre-made stuff is so good. And their in-house stuff, like the chip brands, the bread, the deli counter. Forget about it. Yeah, we've really gotten the true RJ tunnel vision experience today that we haven't, granted, we have not gotten a lot of that in a Raptors uniform. Today has certainly been a poor day from RJ Barrett. But, Grady had a couple bad days. He bounced back. Hopefully, RJ gets it back as well. Sorry, someone came up here. I got to sort out. Sorry about this, guys. One sec. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm a busy guy with work, let's say. I fucked around and got too important at work, I think. I made a grave error. I already thought I was like decently important at work. I just became way more important. I made a fatal mistake. It's tough when your company is only 5 people to go not under the radar, but just, not have to be in like the primary role. But things have changed, man. Hence, 10:18 p.m. answering my phone. Yeah, you said it, Doug. I'll try. I got to work on the ladder, though. I got to work on that. Hopefully soon. I'm not getting in trouble. The contrary, it's a bit busy guy. Pearl, I'm going to start, although my schedule is changing, though. It's going to be pretty nice. My Monday is just going to be absolutely fucked. But Fridays, I'm going to have half days instead. So I'm going to work 4.5 days of the week. Friday, half days. Monday's going to be an all-day affair. But Fridays will be a half day to compensate. So that should be, I'll take it, honestly. One day, it's ridiculous, and you get a little extra weekend. Grady Dick for 3. Off the mark. 92-81 here. The game is winding down. The window to come back seemingly has closed here. Yeah, I don't know what it was about RJ today. I don't know if it's just like, we don't really have anything else. We're not creating anything. So is it just RJ Barrett has to drive to the rim? I don't know. The shot selection was poor today. It was a lot of drives. It was ugly offense, not a lot of schemes, and that's where the game has fallen apart. And if it wasn't for Grady heroics in ISO, we would have been cooked from the get-go. Instead, Grady, 7 of 20, but he's 14 of 6 from the line. He's just drawing fouls like crazy. Whatever. I work in Toronto. I work for a company called The Hammer. If you want to see more of my NBA stuff, every morning I host an NBA show at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time on the Board YouTube channel at the Board HQ. So if you ever want more of me talk with NBA and then talk about the entire NBA instead of just the Raptors, I'm on that show every weekday morning. RJ can create his own shots. It's just you need to scheme them for him. You need him peeling off, coming downhill from the left, not straight line drives into Brook Lopez and Giannis at the rim. Or taking step-back threes at the shot clock buzzer over the outstretched hand of Giannis Antetokounmpo. No. Listen, we're not just going to completely shut off on RJ Barrett after all the great games he's had. It's just today's a bad game. A really bad game here. Giannis fucking doing keep-ups. Fuck off. Fuck off, honestly. That pissed me off. Okay, it is garbage time. Yep, garbage time. Garrett Temple. Chat. We have entered the Garrett Temple zone. First of the season, I think. Back from injury. Upgraded to active tonight. He was questionable, then he was active, and here he is in the game. 1:56 to go. Oh, God. If you're leaving because you see Garrett Temple, I don't blame you. Hit the like button on your way out. And if you do want to stick around, we'll have a post-game show afterwards. See, I say I'm going to watch. Look, there's a minute 49 left. I'm going to watch, A.J. Johnson, Marjan Beauchamp. I'm going to watch. But, in a game where we enter the Garrett Temple zone with 10 minutes left, and we're going to get that this season, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to sit through 10 minutes of garbage time. But I'll try. They're going to review. Don't review this. The game is done. Don't review this. Fuck off, man. Just let the game go. It's 96-81. Oh, my days. We do not need to review this, man. This is Tyler Smith. Well, I get to watch him at least. I'm going to bed pretty soon after that. Wow, it's early, but I'm going to bed. I need a good sleep. I'll be on my phone for a little bit, but I need a good sleep here. What is this? Three ball there. Is that Tyler Smith? Yeah, I think Tyler Smith for three. A lot of popular guy amongst Raptors fans around the 31st overall pick. I believe. Did the Bucks take him in the first round? Oh, no, their first round pick they used on A.J. Johnson. Battle just missed a dunk. That's about how this game has gone. I think he's missed a couple dunks this season. Yeah, today. Hasn't he missed one today? Battle 0-2 on dunks tonight, Aiden Pham says. Well, there you go. Well, for the first time this season, we're not going to reach 100 points, and we're not even going to reach 90, it looks like. Happy to see more Smiths in the league, Travis Smith says. When do you think we'll get a Gramegna in the NBA? I don't know if we ever will. Jeez, am I a little... Oof. The entire Gramegna lineage rests on my shoulders. I just took in. Oh, that's a lie. I have a cousin. I think, yeah, does he have a kid? He's a lot older than me. I don't know. Two people. It rests on two people's shoulders. So if we want one in the NBA, it'll be tough. Maybe one day. Shed for three. No good. Temple misses the putback. Somebody. End this fucking game. Another chance. Oh, we did it. We scored. Dribble out the clock, boys. Don't full court press. Don't full court press. What are we doing? I mean, they deserve to be able to go score now. Don't full court press. Oh, you guys... This is horrible. We full court pressed and got a steal with 8 seconds left. And now they're out. Oh, it's NBA Cup, actually. Sorry. It's NBA Cup. Point differential matters. Point differential matters. It's NBA Cup. Okay. All right. Well, that was a game in the history of the Raptors. That was one of the games in the history of the Raptors right there. Yeah, 99-85. Did we score at the end? No, we did. Okay, well, that was bad. That was bad. That was a basketball game. Yeah. That was really one of them. Let's just do our post-game show, man. Whew. For the first time this NBA season, the Toronto Raptors are held under 100 points, and they don't even eclipse 90. This was comfortably, for a team that's lost 10 games, there hasn't been many bad games, but this was comfortably the worst game of the season so far, and I'll explain why in tonight's post-game show. Like I said, that was certainly one of the games in the history of the Toronto Raptors. It just existed there. That was a tough watch. We've had a lot of fun games this season where they lose, but they're competitive. This was not really one of those games. Kind of a fun start to the second half. The Raptors started the second half down by 11. 2 minutes and 17 seconds later, it was tied. And then like 4 minutes after that, they're down 11 again. And the Bucks did not look back in this one. The Bucks were without Damian Lillard for this one. And Middleton, of course. Raptors still down Scotty Barnes, still down Bruce Brown, still down Kelly Olynyk. And unfortunately, Emmanuel quickly now has a UCL strain, which is a strain in his elbow, or an elbow injury. It's going to keep him out for a bit of time, so he was not available for this one. But yeah, not a great lineup, not a great crop of players available for the Raptors. But still, even despite that this season, they still have looked good on offense. They still schemed together good plays. This was not one of those games. Pretty horrific stuff by the Raptors in many different areas. And we're about to get started here with the way the game went down. Before we go into any further, as a reminder, I do content like this for virtually every Raptors game. So if you do enjoy, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more content just like it. We'll be back on Friday for the next Raptors game, or Saturday morning if you're watching the post-game show. So the Raptors have had the worst defense in the NBA this season. That's part of the reason they're now 2-10. But their offense has looked good. And the reason their offense has looked good is that they're appealing very well to the various strengths of the guys that are playing, giving RJ those kind of looping cuts where he rounds a player to the left, comes around to the left side of the rim to get to the rim. We're doing a great job of scheming plays for Grady Dick, giving himself some opportunities to get open, really using his three-point prowess to find openings, whether that's catch and shoot, whether that's Grady Dick attacking closeouts, and getting Pearl looks down low, using the pick and roll. RJ Barrett out of the pick and roll has been great this season. We didn't do any of that today, really. It was back to like last season where we had these games where it just felt like Darko didn't even do anything. It just was individual play. It was individual play for probably 40 minutes of the 48 here. There was a good spell at the start of the third quarter where some team basketball started to creep in. But, halftime of this game, the Raptors had only taken 6 3-pointers. The first half was so ugly because RJ Barrett was just basically trying to straight line drive to the rim every time he got the ball, where he was met by either Brook Lopez or Giannis Antetokounmpo, or sometimes both, and trying to fit the ball past them, which was not happening. We weren't running plays, so the more role players who have to step up into bigger roles as a result of the injuries for the Raptors this season, those guys were having to create their own shot, which was not working. And in the end, Grady Dick had to put on a cape for this one, because in the first half, he had 22 points of the 43 the Raptors scored. The Raptors had 43 points at halftime. Grady Dick had 22 on his own because he was just willing things to happen, whether it was getting to the rim, whether it was taking some of the very few threes the Raptors attempted in the first half. or whether that was drawing fouls. Like, this is one of the more impressive Grady Dick games we've seen. This might be the most impressive game. Now, you may think, what the hell, Jacob? He shot 7 of 20 from the field. He did have a career high in points, again, 32 points, but 7 of 20 from the field. He was doing shit on his own. Like, he had no choice but to just do things on his own. And in a lot of pockets where the Raptors struggled in this game, it felt like they completely took him out of the game on offense. Like, you got to get this guy involved. And this was a point of emphasis in the post-game press conference after the loss to the Lakers, where Darko Rajakovic was asked by Raptors members of Raptors media, who said, like, what was it about Grady Dick not getting involved, essentially? And he said, we got to get Grady Dick involved more. We got to be better at that. Well, it wasn't very much better at that. I know he took 20 shots, but he had to get those on his own today. And it's a testament to his ability and how much he's improved that he can get a 32-point career high in a game the Raptors only score 85, and he can draw 16 free throws against guys like Brook Lopez and Giannis. This Bucks team, the reason that they've been so bad, they entered today with the second worst record in the entire National Basketball Association, ahead of only ours truly, the Raptors. But one of the reasons they've been so bad is their defense. And this was a Bucks team today that didn't even have Damian Lillard, but their defense, we made them look fantastic today because we played into their hands. Everything the Raptors did offensively was just in front. It was all manageable. It was all comfortable for the Bucks. It was all in front of them. All in vision. Just keep the guy in front of you. Let him go to the rim where Giannis and Lopez are waiting. And it was an extremely fruitful endeavor for this team, who forced 21 turnovers by the Raptors. Every Raptors starter had at least 3 turnovers. RJ Barrett had 5 to himself. It was just an ugly game overall from RJ Barrett. Couple bad ones in a row, unfortunately, for Barrett. Not sure if it's fatigue, not sure if it's teams catching up, not sure if he's being used incorrectly here, but today it felt like that was the case. And a lot of ill-advised shots from himself. He was 3 of 14, did not take a single free throw. He just played into their hands way too much today. So it's a 7 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. A bit problematic. Otherwise, from the starters, not really getting Abaji involved. He's a catch-and-shoot guy. You got to create for him. We didn't run schemes to create, so he couldn't do much. Pirtle was fine, 13 points, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Mitchell, it's really tough to play with a point guard who just doesn't give you any points himself. He did have 8 assists, but, like, man, it's not like we were playing against a team that had insane point of attack defense. Like he's a starting 5. Ryan Rollins, AJ Green, Taurean Prince, then Giannis and Lopez. Like, this isn't exactly a team that should be limiting you to 85 points. I mean, they don't even score 99. It was a real stinker of a basketball game here. Boucher gave us some good minutes off the bench. I actually thought Fernando gave us some really good minutes off the bench as well, but in the end, just a ugly game where, you know, we shoot 35% from the field. They take 30 more 3-pointers than us, which, you know, I don't think we need to take 56, but 6 at half was a problem. They addressed it at least. They took more, but 35% from the field because everything was just trying to straight line drive to the rim where, you know, you got 2 towers there in Lopez and Giannis. 21 turnovers does not help. Well, it says 22 here now, actually, because actually it's team turnovers. So 22 turnovers by the Raptors. We did force 17, but they scored 12 more points off of our turnovers compared to us on theirs. And this is what you get. I mean, how many blocks did they get? We had 6. They had 9. It felt like worse, honestly. It did feel worse. Giannis had 4 blocks. Lopez had 3. That's a bit of a testament there. In the end, Barrett, minus 23. Yeah, ugly minutes with him today. But such is this season. We are going to get some games like this. It's unfortunate that it's in the NBA Cup where, you know, we've had a lot of close games. Not when you wanted to have a non-close game because point differential could come into play for the group stage of this tournament, but a chance to make it up on Friday against the Pistons. The Pistons have looked pretty good this year, but, you know, I look at the upcoming schedule here. Raptors are 2-10, worst record in the NBA. I don't really know where the win is going to come from. The Pistons are winning games this season. They're 5-7. They just beat the Miami Heat. They're decent. I don't know where the Raptors are going to win games, which, look, we've had some good development strides taken. We've had some good tanking measures taken, but yeah, it's there's going to be a lot of losses, and injuries aren't helping. Absolutely not. I can absolutely forgive a game like this where you struggle on offense and you lose 99-85. What I can't forgive is just deviating completely away from the game planning that's been going pretty well and struggling to get Grady Dick involved in his best capacity and having him to kind of do it himself. That needs to change. Hopefully 2 full days off for the Raptors now. Hopefully they can get some rest in and come out a lot stronger when they're finally back at home against the Detroit Pistons. But we're 12 games in. It hasn't exactly flown by, but it's not exactly felt like a long time either. But there's going to be more tough games like this. I'd say brace yourself, because we've had a lot of good performances we still lose, and I'm sure there's going to be more to come. There's going to be a lot of bad performances where we lose bad like this, and the Bucks did not punish us nearly enough today. 2 worst teams in the NBA played against each other tonight record-wise, and one got beat by 14. That's where the current state of the Raptors is. And it kind of is what it is. We move. That'll do it, guys. Thank you so much for hopefully enjoying the stream today. I had fun with you guys. Tough game, worst of the season, but I had fun with you guys. If you had fun with me, drop a like. Subscribe for more Raptors content like this. Merch is on the way. I'm going to go pick it up this week. It'll be in my hands by the end of the week. It will be available to you either the 21st, the 27th, or 29th. I have some stuff to schedule in to get, basically, to help promote it. And just need to sort it out with somebody else when that's going to happen. And if it does happen this weekend, then we can just kick into gear and get this stuff out to you guys by the end of next week. If not, it'll be the end of the week after that. But merch is on the way soon. Keep it locked with Amateur Sports. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you again next time.